Alright. We're live. Okay. Coastal Zone, Zostal Cone, whatever you want to call us. That's what we are. We're here. Okay, let me notify the Discord. Let the homies know that we are live. Alright. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we've got a lot of people mad at me already. It's been half a year in game. Everybody's pissed. Kinda sucks. But, oh well, cry about it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we're building Battle on the Beach. We already know our main event. Standard 2-episode taping block. Two tapings of 2 episodes. There we go. Did that pop up? Let me see. Did I fuck up my chat? Do I do boxed? I think I do boxed. There we go. I'm testing again. Hello, Ben. How are you? Okay, so the test worked. I don't remember seeing the other one, though. Because I don't like the box. That's the issue. Testy 2. 32. Oh, I can't read that. I can't fucking read that. Okay, no, I hate the look of it, but we have to go to boxed. Happy Ben Day. Oh, yeah, everybody who's watching, it's Ben's birthday, I think, yesterday. I don't know. Time zones confuse me. So everybody wish Ben a happy birthday. If you're watching the VOD, wish him a happy birthday in the comments. 2 days ago was also my Tyler's birthday. I don't know if he's here, but had a sick birthday. Hell yeah. So 2 days ago was my Tyler's birthday. He wanted to stream and he couldn't. Shit happens. So everybody wish him a happy birthday too. It's birthday stream today. Everybody's got a birthday. So all my friends are growing old. All right, so let's get to simming. Paolo Gandolfini. Alright. Pull up my Coastal Zone pre-booking. Alright. So, where are we in the spreadsheet? Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm sweaty. It's hot in this room. Okay. Tommy Cornell staying with 21CW. You know he's only active in the UK. He probably will then. He probably indeed will. Yeah, what are the odds? Nope. Another one. There goes another one. Paulo Gandalf more like? Hell yeah. Logan Wolfsbane lost it. Okay, I was gonna say that didn't look like. Calzone is retired. Who are you? You're not even that good at color. Shut up. I don't like that guy. I don't like him. I do not care about that individual. Alright, I got my white monster. I got my debit card on my desk for some reason. So, you know, in case I need to make an impulse purchase because of my caffeine intake, I have that. So that's nice. Take my shoes off. My fucking shoes off. Alright, Leigh Burton. They stole Wade Orson while he was the world champion. That's fucked. That's so fucked. They stole him while he was the champion. Damn. Our merchandise upgraded too, so you know what we're doing. Rapid. I don't know if I can afford it, but I think we'll be fine. I think I'm upping production. I think I'm gonna wait till August, but then I'll up to production, just in case. Just in case I don't make enough money. Do I have a private? No, I don't have any private Cornellverse saves going right now. I, in fact, do not. Funakoshi won the Soul Survivor. Look at that. What the fuck? Oh, whoa, whoa. Boon Rakuken Toriad has held up BCG and quit. Wow. Can I sign him? Can I sign him? You think I can... You think I can convince him? Oh! Okay, you know what, just in case I need to, snipping tool, just in case I need to do something here, maybe save that for I don't know what I would save it for, but, don't let anyone know about that. Not an important event. Not an important event. Alright, look at, oh, Samio Kubo's been injured. That's probably the biggest story to come out of last night. Who just had big morale issues? Did you guys see that? Somebody just had big morale issues. Who the fuck's mad at me now? Well, I didn't even do anything. I haven't even booked a show yet. I haven't even booked. What the fuck? He's still angry? Dude, he might quit. Oh shit, he might quit. How's he getting angrier? No, I have not played SWF in the new save yet. It's crazy, I know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really moved by this Cornellverse. I might be. Okay, here's the thing. If I truly sat down and tried to play the game, I probably would be. However, I haven't been inspired to do some Cornellverse on my own this year or this cycle. I don't think I've done one in this cycle yet. So, I don't know. So what do I fucking do? How do I... What is he mad about? I can't afford to fucking... Alright, how much am I paying him? I'm paying him $578. $1,000 to get it out of the red. I think that's worth it. Oh, man. Alright, but yeah, we still have Aldous Black Frere. For some reason, I don't know how, but we still have Aldous Black Frere, so I am going to sign him. I am making notes. Hold up. What episode is first? 17. EP 17. Still have... Oh, you know what? I'll keep it a secret. I'll note that Tori quit BCG. That happened. That happened. That might actually be it. Yeah, cool. Andre. No one gets the night off. Nope, I said no one gets the night off. Generic venue. Okay. Alright. New strategy. We're new meta. New meta. Alright. First things first, we need at least one. Boom. Baller. Alright. Near certainty. That's a Nav 30 right there. What do I have stored? Shit. Okay. A flash, an American flash near certainty. We have time to use it, so ignore it. Frankie P safe bet. Kinda fucking useless right now, honest to God. Guess who I don't book in the main event? I'm gonna risk it. Go for another finish. A Seth Whitehead safe bet. All right. It's not the worst thing in the world. A deck 21. All right. Character oh, that's smart. That's smart, Jerome. That's smart. That's also because this is my new meta. Is I get the exact creative finishes I need. The angles will figure themselves out. I don't need to stress about angles in either of the saves I have going. So I'm just gonna spam character ideas. Why is it always people? All right. I guess I'll hold on to it. Navo 6. Oh, it's a safe bet too. All right. And then one more. Okay. All right. Flash, safe, Sage, safe, bet, Navo 7. I've just started a God save where in Alt-C verse, I basically control all the major US companies and their dev companies. Good luck. Good luck. It sounds like something I would do. What constitutes all the major US companies? Are we talking like, how deep does that go? Like, does that include Rockstar? Does that include Freedom Caribbean? Because I know they're technically medium. Like, what's the cutoff? Battles of Hell's got to be in there. Holy fuck. Fox Mask is getting some work in. Let's do an open forum. Look at you. Look at you go. Look at that. Alright. What is American Flash's momentum? His is white hot, and he's pleased. Do I just go for it? Do I just say fuck it and give him one anyway? I mean, it's a safe bet. What's Frankie's? White hot. I don't need to worry about it. Fuck. Let's try it. Wait, what's Chet? What's Chet? Chet's warm. And Kira Lee is red hot. Fuck. All right. I'll do them next time. I'll do them next time because Seth's one of my main guys. So if he starts phoning shit in, what a fucking baby. Oh my god, what a fucking baby. Give him another 2 grand. Give him another 2 grand. Fuck. I can't help this man. I can't help this man. I can't help this man. I can't help him. USPW, SWF, Rockstar. B Wild? What is B Wild and GCW? Oh, those are dev companies. Oh my god. I'm like, I thought B Wild was the fucking Biggins promotion. And it was. It's because they're TCW dev. I can't fucking help Seth Whitehead. I don't know what he wants from me. Fuck me, man. Alright, whatever. So we open the show with the Coastal Kings. So it's Fox Mask. He's in here. Mask Cougar's here. He's doing stuff. Fox Mask 2 is existing. He does that really well. And so they come out and they're fucking mocking. They mock Frankie-Boy Fernandez. As we remember, at the end of the last pay-per-view, Frankie-Boy was laid out, taken out by the Coastal Kings, laid him out, and Fox Mask announced that Frankie-Boy Fernandez is injured. He is injured, and he is not here for the show tonight, and they are just fucking making fun of him. He's like, how is this guy gonna beat Mask Cougar again? if he can't even fucking show up to work? He can't show up to work, but he's gonna show up to defend his title. And eventually, I guess storyline development. Eventually, California Love Machine comes out. He's like, he stands up for his boy. He's like, you guys are a bunch of thugs. Fuck you all. You all suck, essentially. If Frankie-Boy can't defend himself, Going Coastal will defend each other. And I'm gonna take on your boy Mass Cougar in the main event, not at the pay-per-view. So yeah, so that's essentially what's going on. So we note that Frankie-Boy is injured. He is not here for this taping. We don't call it a taping, but we do say he's gonna be out these first 2 shows. And California Love Machine, he's like, this isn't how shit goes in CZCW. You don't get to just come in, run roughshod, and do whatever you want without consequences. And here I am, the consequence, California Love Machine. So, Frankie-Boy is hurt. Hey, hello, Miko, how are you? Foxmass 2 is the background player of Cornelverse. Indeed. I need to turn on my fan. Okay. I got a lot of energy, which is very fun. I enjoy having that. Opening match, we got, fun. My boy Carlos Barrera versus Viento Negro. My official pet project so far. Late drunk and coked. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Kayfabe injured. He's kayfabe injured. It's for the storyline. Kayfabe injured from the attack that the Coastal Kings did to him at the pay-per-view. It will make sense eventually. So yeah, Carlos Barrera goes over, open, clean, 10-minute match, and Carlos cuts a promo. Carlos says he proved in that 4-way that even though he didn't win, he belongs in the main event scene. So he's like, look, I came up short, yes. However, I held my own against some of the greatest wrestlers in CZCW's history. Their current, I held my own. I've earned my spot at the top of this card. I earned my spot main eventing pay-per-views. And then all of a sudden, for no reason at all, because he's a piece of shit and he's pissed at me for no reason, he is jumped by Seth Whitehead. Seth Whitehead jumps him. We don't get an explanation as to why. He just lays him out. What a shame. What a shame. Alright. Speaking of, Tiger Mask is the Extreme Champion, right? Beat Big Carlos. Yes, Tigre Salvaje is the champion, yes. Beat Big Carlos indeed. Frankie Perez cuts a promo. Our new friend Frankie P. Frankie P calls the 4-way some bullshit. He's like, that's ridiculous. Everybody knows I'm the best in this company. I've killed my body for this place, and I'm not getting the respect or whatever the fuck. He's essentially like, the 4-way didn't determine anything. It didn't determine a new contender. All it determined was who's gonna fight for the title next. It didn't determine who should be fighting for the title. And, his promo is in fact interrupted by the man he is currently feuding with. None other than American Flash, who essentially calls him a little bitch. He calls him a little bitch. He says the reason that no one's respecting you right now is because you're acting like a scumbag. Your behavior has been nothing short of scummy. And I think I speak for the rest of the CZCW locker room when I say we are all happy you in fact did not win that 4-way that you call bullshit. So there's that. 2 minutes, backstage, pre-taped, serious, such a serious event. Scripted. Next match, it is time for the cage match. Zell Quinn versus Johnny Perez. And notably, both men enter the arena alone. Zell Quinn is not accompanied by the Q Crew, however, Johnny Perez is not accompanied by the California Dreams. Weird. I know it's a cage match, so no one can get in, but it's weird that they weren't even there, So, yeah, it's just that's a note. 17 minutes total. Babyface Johnny Perez finally gets his moment. Open, clean, all out, in a cage match. Book the segment. And, yeah, Johnny Perez beats up Zell Quinn in the cage. Zell's been fucking with him. You'd think this is the beginning of some just revenge. You would be mistaken. Because, we get a promo from the Coastal Tron, or whatever the fuck I call it, from none other than... Oh, God, this is going to be a terrible promo. None other than Onslaught. Oh, Jesus, it's going to be a terrible promo. And Eureka LaBelle. Can Zell Quinn cut? Oh, fuck, he can't, dude. This is just, it's gonna be shit. There's nothing we can do. Sky Hermosa is, selling. Okay, so, essentially, we get a promo from the Tron, where we're Wasted Potential. They have a camera, they're like, oh, Johnny, Zell, we're so sorry we couldn't make it to the so important cage match. We were really caught up with something back here. There was a fight going on. There was a real bad fight going on. And then they pan the camera down, and you see Sky Hermosa's knocked out body. And, yeah, they jumped the California Dreams. And, the reason this happened was because Kira Lee is touring for 5SSW, so she is not here tonight. So I couldn't book them, so I'm writing them off for 2 shows. So there's that. But yeah... Wasted Potential apologize for missing the cage match. I guess this would be a backstage, right? I guess. Let's see what Johnny can do. Yeah, every time Frankie Perez loses, it is a conspiracy. That is the thing. We then have an angle, an interview angle. CLM says he has backup in case the Coastal Kings, quote, try anything funny. Now, what the fuck does that mean? We don't know. But he has backup, so don't you mess with him. Don't you mess with California Love Machine. Where is he? There you are. 2 minutes, another backstage interview pre-taped. Tease, I guess that's a little tease. Up next, we have Rich and Famous's re-debut here in Coastal Zone. They take on Cold Blood Brothers. The match will go 14 minutes. And Jackpot Jordan can get the victory. They have returned from their hiatus, their Pittsburgh hiatus. And they win against the Cold Blood Brothers. Rich and Famous call out the tag champs. They make no mistake what they're here for. They say they're not here to waste time. They're here to become... Fuck, how many times would it be now? They're here to become 5-time Coastal Zone Tag Team Champions. And Chet Chavez and Simon Waves come out, and they say, we want nothing more in the world right now than to put you 2 assholes in your place. However... If you remember also on that pay-per-view, the Inner City Express, ICE, won against El Jaguar and Luis Montero Jr. And Jay Becker and Malik Cash also come out to say that they are not going to let some assholes that have not been in this company in over 5 years just waltz in here and get a title match before them. If they want a title match, they got to go through them next week. They have to go, you want a title match, you got to go through us. So, Rich and Famous don't wanna waste any time. Alright, 2 minutes. Hype. Scripted. Works for me. Bang. Up next, we have our boy. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker is not fond of handsome men. That's all you get. That's all you get. No more, no less. Nothing to see here. Yes, I would like to save part 1. Alright, semi-main, we got a tag match. The newest tag team in CZCW, the Promiscuous Pillagers, will take on the Apex Twins. Hugh Day Ask, of course, getting a big win against Heartbreaker on the pay-per-view, and now he is getting another win here tonight with his girlfriend Joanna Silver. He can get the pin this time. I don't care which Apex Twin loses. They just, as long as they don't win. And Hugh Day Ask mentions, hey, I just beat Heartbreaker. I saved the company another month of him from winning a match. I deserve an Extreme title shot. However, Johnny Perez. Hold up. Let me fucking put the angle together. Hugh Day Ask wants the title. Joanna Silver is there. Johnny Perez comes out and he says, no, no, no. I'm sorry, Hugh. I've got nothing against you. But I just went through hell against Zell Quinn. And I'm not even done with him after what he and his stupid waste of potential team did to my friends, the California Dreams. I just went through hell against that man. I'm sorry, Hugh. I've earned this title shot, not you. I just proved how extreme I was in a cage match. And then Air Attack Weasel, who also debuted very recently alongside Rich and Famous. And he comes to echo their statement. He's like, I think you've all forgotten how extreme I am. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in Coastal Zone. I'm one of the best extreme champions this company's ever seen. I'm one of the most extreme men that's never worked for Dave. And I had to make sure he hadn't worked for Dave. But I don't think you all understand what I'm capable of. Just like my boys Rich and Famous, I'm not here to waste time. I'm here to get that extreme championship. And Sean McFly says straight up, honest to God, I like all three of you. And we already got a tag team title #1 contenders match booked for next week. Why not get an extreme title match #1 contendership booked for next week? You three, go on at it next week. Winner gets the extreme championship match. Wants to go for singles gold once again. Alright. Another 2 minutes, another scripted promo. Hype. Beautiful book segment. And our main event, of course, CLM is fond of handsome men. Of course, he is the California Love Machine. Speaking of California Love Machine, he is taking on Masked Cougar in our main event. It's going 22 fucking minutes. 22 minutes. Creative finish. Does this need one? What's going on next week? Ooh, I might need it. I might need it, but I don't know. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Oh, God, I'm gonna save it. Okay. But Masked Cougar wins. Open, called, slow build, tainted finish. There will be some, of course, managerial interference from Fox Mask during this match. He cheats to win. He gets the victory. However, California Love Machine said he would have backup if there was any funny business. And the Coastal Kings, they try to do that aforementioned funny business once again. Fox Mask on Attacker, Masked Cougar on Attacker, Fox Mask 2 on Attacker. They're all attacking. And California Love Machine, he's selling. Or no, he's a victim. But he has backup. Even if Frankie-Boy Fernandez is not here, Aldis Black Frere is here. He's here to make the save. Aldis comes out. He fends off the Coastal Kings. And he says that he and Frankie-Boy Fernandez just went to war at the pay-per-view. And they have now the utmost respect for one another. Even if they have quite polar opposite lifestyles, they are one in the same. They both love getting hurt and hurting other people. And Aldis Black Frere is not gonna let some jag-off like Masked Cougar try to take over this company that he is in caught with. And yeah, essentially just challenges Masked Cougar for a main event match next week. Still has backup. Alright, improvised, 5 minutes, in the ring, surprise. We still have Aldis Black Frere, so I'm going to fucking use him. And yeah, that is the show. 95 minutes. I think we're good. I think we're good to run it. I gotta turn my fan off. God forbid I'm comfortable when I record. Alright, so we open taping number 23 of Coast to Coast with none other than the history preservers, the historians themselves, the Coastal Kings. Now, if you remember, to end the last pay-per-view, to end Surf Slam, Masked Cougar had won the Fatal 4-Way. He will receive a World Championship match at the pay-per-view at Battle on the Beach. And at the end of the pay-per-view, the Coastal Kings came out and took out Frankie-Boy Fernandez. They jumped him. And they come out to mock Frankie-Boy Fernandez. They announce that Frankie, they hurt him. They injured him. They took him out. They gave him a back injury. They gave him a stinger. He is not medically cleared to show up to CZCW the next 2 weeks. And they mock this man. They say, how is this guy going to even defend his title at the pay-per-view if he can't even show up to work? And they continue to berate Frankie-Boy Fernandez until, of course, his tag team partner, this Going Coastal member, California Love Machine, comes out and stands up for him. Cali essentially says, like, look, I don't know who the fuck you guys think you are. I don't know what you guys' deal with this company is. I don't know what your grudge is. But I'm going to tell you something. You can't just come in here and fucking think you're going to run roughshod when you hold no actual power. You're only going to get so far. You fuck with a guy like Frankie-Boy Fernandez, you fuck with a lot of people, but you fuck with me most of all. Weird way to phrase that, 64. But, essentially, he says Coastal Kings aren't going to get away with injuring his best friend, his homie, without consequences. So in the main event tonight, we will see Masked Cougar versus California Love Machine 1-on-1. Bang. Opening the show, though, we have a 70 rated performance from the new main event sensation, Carlos Barrera, who goes 8 minutes and 13 seconds with Viento Negro, hits the Curb Your Enthusiasm, gets the victory. This match was designed to steal the show. Why did the segment get a... Was that whole penalty just... Yeah, it's because it was an important match. It's a 56 for an opener. I'm more than fine with that. And after the match, Carlos Barrera, he talks about the 4-way. He talks about that fatal 4-way that Masked Cougar won, that he was a part of. And he says, look, I didn't come out on top. I didn't win. I didn't get the World Championship match, but I did one thing and one thing only. I proved that I belong in pay-per-view main events. I showed my worth. I hung with the best men that this company has to offer, has had to offer, some of the biggest names in CZCW history, and I held my own. Did I win? No, but I'll fucking win next time. When he is ambushed by Seth Whitehead. Seth Whitehead comes in, he lays him out, and he beats him down, and he leaves. We don't get an explanation from Seth Whitehead as to why he did this, but, yeah, Seth Whitehead not enjoying Carlos Barrera's words here. And then up next, we get another promo from another member of that Fatal 4-Way. And Frankie Perez is not very fond of that Fatal 4-Way. He says that it's all bullshit. He essentially says that 4-Way was all bullshit. It did not determine who is the best competitor of the four. It did not properly determine who should be challenging for the world title next, because everybody knows it should be me. Everybody knows I am the best that this company has to offer. Everybody knows I should be fighting Frankie-Boy Fernandez for that world title. All that 4-Way did was prove that guys like Masked Cougar can do whatever the hell they want and get no real repercussions. I don't care what California Love Machine says. We all know that 4-Way was bullshit, and his promo is interrupted by his bitter rival right now, American Flash. And American Flash says, look, I tried to build the bridge with you. You tore it down. We tore it down together. I tried to rebuild it, and you fucking blew it up again. So you know what? Your entire downfall is on you, Frankie Perez. You didn't win that match because you weren't good enough to win that match. None of us but Masked Cougar were good enough that night. And until you stop seeing the short term, you're going to continue to fail. You deserve your... I think I speak for everybody in the back right now when I say that we're all happy that you didn't win that 4-Way, because your behavior as of late has been scummy, even for you. 49 for that promo. We then get the much anticipated steel cage match between Zell Quinn and Johnny Perez. And noticeably, even though it's a cage match and there's no way that anyone can get in or out, the California Dreams and Wasted Potential were both not at ringside here. They did not accompany either man to the ring. We don't know why, but Zell Quinn truly came in alone. He fought fair and square. I guess he essentially admitted defeat here. There was no way in or out to cheat during this match, and Johnny Perez ends up conquering his demons in Zell Quinn in 11 minutes and 38 in this steel cage match, or so we thought, because it might not be over between the Q Crew, Johnny Perez, and the California Dreams, because appearing on the Coastal Zone Titantron, we see Wasted Potential, and they say, Johnny, Zell, we're so sorry. We're so sorry we couldn't make it to the cage match. We really tried, but there was this huge, big fight in our way, and we were able to get Zell Quinn out of here, but Zell Quinn told us to stay back and handle this fight. It's just terrible. It was a mess, everyone. But, oh man, nobody got hurt more than these two. And then the camera pans down and we see Sky Hermosa's body. We don't see Kira Lee's body because she's touring in 5SSW right now. But we can only assume that she was laid out too. So Eureka, LaBelle, and Onslaught. I guess Zell Quinn pulled a suicide mission here. Accepted defeat during this cage match. However, during the cage match, Eureka, LaBelle, and Onslaught were able to lay out the California Dreams with no one named Johnny Perez to stop them. So 32, Q Crew, Johnny Perez might have won the cage match, but the Q Crew have clearly stood tall tonight. They, they're pretty shitty. They're pretty shitty guys. After this, we have an interview from California Love Machine, just a quick one, just saying that even though he's directing this towards the Coastal Kings, he says, even though Frankie-Boy is injured, he's not on the road with us for the next 2 weeks, I still have backup. If the Coastal Kings try any funny business, if they try taking liberties with me, I got someone up my sleeves. I got someone up my sleeves to have my back. So don't think you're going to be able to walk out of this one so easily tonight, Mass Cougar. Up next, we get the debut of Rich and Famous. They made their return at the pay-per-view alongside Air Attack Weasel, laying out both the Tag Champs and Gangster Nation. They made their return to the company. Snapdragon Jr. has, in fact, broken his toe. Poor guy. But Rich and Famous' first match back is here against the Cold Blood Brothers. Jackpot Jordan pins Komodo Dragon in 11:41 with the house always wins. And already back in the fold, and they're not here to waste any time. And yeah, I'm aware. I saw. Okay. And that's the entirety of this next promo. They call out the tag team champions. This is what they say. They say they've spent the past 4 years working in the East, up in Pittsburgh, and they've been running house over there. But they wanted to come back to reestablish their roots across the country. And they're not here to waste any time. They want to face the Beach Boys for the tag team titles. The Beach Boys come out, and they say, look, honestly, maybe it's not the best decision by us to just give title matches away, but there's nothing we want more right now than to beat you two assholes up. And they're ready to give Rich and Famous a tag team title shot until the Inner City Express come out. They, if you also remember, they also had a big win at the pay-per-view, defeating the team of El Jaguar and Luis Montero Jr., and the Inner City Express come in and say they are not going to let two Jagoffs from the East Coast just walk in here and get right back to the title scene, especially when they haven't had to re-earn their stripes. They say they're back at square zero. If they want the tag team title shot, they got to go through us. So next week, we will see the Inner City Express versus Rich and Famous. Winner gets a tag team title shot. So yeah, the Inner City Express standing on their shit. Will Rich and Famous be able to keep their one match undefeated streak going? 48 for this angle. And up next we have our boy. Heartbreaker. And he says, there are many injustices that happen in this world, but one injustice that stands above all else is something I like to call pretty privilege. Pretty privilege is when somebody gets way too many opportunities in their field, whether it's wrestling, whether it's climbing a corporate ladder. They get too many opportunities in their profession thanks to their looks. Thanks to their looks. And that's exactly what's going on here with Tony DeWonderful. Tony DeWonderful only got his Extreme Championship match because of the way he looks. He only gets the press he gets because he's a handsome man. Alright? If he was an ugly troll that all these women see me as, if he was as ugly as all the women see as me, he would be nowhere near an Extreme Championship. And I'm here as the true justice system in Coastal Zone. And I will make sure that people like Tony DeWonderful no longer get special treatment. And yeah, Heartbreaker. Failing to remember the fact that he was also in that 6-way to determine a number 1 contender. Not only did Tony DeWonderful earn that Extreme Championship match, he earned it by beating Heartbreaker. A note that you will noticeably see that he left out of this promo. 41 from the Heartbreaker. Our semi-main sees the promiscuous pillagers, Hugh Dayask and Joanna Silver, taking on the Apex Twins. Hugh Dayask had a big win at the pay-per-view, beating Mr. Heartbreaker. Also, Heartbreaker, ignoring that fact. He is not mentioning that. He has repressed that memory. But Hugh Dayask gets another win here, pinning Gabe Apex with the cutthroat driver. Really good performance by the Hugh Dayask here. And Hugh Dayask says straight up that he has saved this company from another month of Heartbreaker getting a win. That has not happened thanks to him, and he wants to get back onto that singles championship track. He's won a pay-per-view singles match. He wants a shot at the Extreme Championship. And then Johnny Perez interrupts. Johnny Perez says, "I'm sorry, Hugh, but tonight, in that cage, I just proved that I am more extreme than you will ever be. I went to war with Zelquin. I have proven that I am worthy of the Extreme Championship match." And then Air Attack Weasel comes out. And Air Attack Weasel says, "I don't think you guys understand. I don't think anybody in this company remembers just how goddamn extreme I am. Just how great I was as the Extreme Champion. I am one of the greatest, if not the greatest Extreme Champions this company has ever seen. And just like my brothers in crime, Rich and Famous, just like them, I'm not wasting any time. So if I gotta go through you two to get an Extreme Championship match, then I will do it. But neither of you will get that title shot before me." And then Sean McFly, our owner, our commissioner, our matchmaker, whatever you want to call him, he comes out and he says essentially, "Look, I like all three of you. I think all three of you are in contention for an Extreme title match, but I don't think any of you have earned it yet. And I think the best way to do that is to have a number 1 contenders match. We're already having a number 1 contenders match next week for the tag titles. Why not knock out 2 birds with 1 stone? Have an Extreme title match, Extreme number 1 contenders match as well. You three in the ring next week. Let's go. AAW, JP, that's not JP, JP and Hugh Dayask. 3-way, winner gets the Extreme title match. And now it is time for our main event. Broken fingers. Unfortunate. Ooh, alright. Oh, man. Okay. This match goes 20 minutes and 2 seconds, and Mask Cougar is able to overcome California Love Machine. He was just, it's as simple as, yeah, California Love Machine, he's a top competitor. He pushed Mask Cougar to 20 minutes, but the numbers game, with Fox Mask 1 and 2 at ringside, and Mask Cougar still cheating to win, Fox Mask helping him win the match. The odds were too much for California Love Machine to overcome. What else did this? Mask Cougar was penalized for consistency, the injury. Okay, fine. Still 64 with broken fingers. So, thank you, Mask Cougar. Love you. Quick kiss. Mwah. So, yeah, but essentially that's the story, is that too much for California Love Machine to overcome all by himself. And he said he had backup, but they did not come out during this match. And the Coastal Kings, they're like, I guess we have free reign to do whatever we want. So they come in, they start beating down California Love Machine until the former IPW World Champion Aldous Blackfrere shows up once again. He comes out and he chases away the Coastal Kings. He chases them away and he saves California Love Machine. He grabs a microphone and he says, "Look, I know I don't work for this company. I know I work for some guys across the street in IPW. However, I work for COT. I work for COTT. And last night, it wasn't last night, and at the last CZCW pay-per-view, I just went to war with your world champion, with Frankie-Boy Fernandez. And during that match, we both learned something valuable. We both learned that the two of us, despite the fact that visually, aesthetically, that lifestylely, we seem nothing alike. Me and Frankie seem nothing alike, except after we just went to hell and back against each other, we noticed that we both love receiving pain, we both love getting fucking hurt, and we both love hurting other people. Frankie-Boy Fernandez earned my respect last night. I earned his, and I'm going to make sure that anyone that fucks with people like us, that fucks with outsiders like us, get punishment. Mash Cougar, you want someone to fight? You want someone to fight? Then fight me next week, one-on-one in the main event. Aldous Blackfrere standing up for the man that he now has mutual respect for in Frankie-Boy Fernandez. We still had him for one more show. For whatever reason, I don't know how, I'm gonna fucking use him. It's Aldous Blackfrere. I'm gonna use him. So, Aldous Blackfrere has a gimmick that's getting stale. Thanks, game. Overall, show got a 62. Beautiful show. I really enjoyed that. So let's get into the other taping. Norton, come on. What is this? Don't show again. I don't know if that pop-up came on my screen. If it did, fuck you. There was a pop-up on my screen. Let's get into the next show. Did that come up? Did you guys see that? A Norton browser just came up like right here. I don't know if it picked up in the feed. I hope it didn't. I hope it did not. Alright. What else? What happened? Nothing. Alright. Isn't Tony the Wonderful also pretty ugly? Is he? Yeah. No, his sex appeal's 45. I don't know. Maybe. It's lower than Heartbreakers. It's so much lower than Heartbreakers. Oh well. This is what's going through Heartbreaker's mind. He's like, the only reason this guy's getting opportunities is because people think he's hot. Jeez, Jerome, you like Heartbreaker too much. I don't like it. The politically correct term is aesthetically challenged. And no, Heartbreaker... You know what? Heartbreaker has one ally, and apparently he's you. That's his ally. Alright, so this sucks. Mash Cougar's hurt. Oh, and he's in another match. Oh, man. Oh, this blows. Okay. I might have to turn on I might have to ban Spinal Impact moves for Coast to Coast shows. It's starting to get a little much. Alright. Let's do this second one. We open with... We do a cold open. Someone has laid out Hyundai Ask. Someone has laid him out. We don't know who. He arrived at the building and he was jumped right out of his car. We didn't see the jumping. We didn't see who knocked him out. All we see is Hyundai Ask laid out. The cameras are rushing. Sean McFly comes rushing out. He tries to wake him up. He's like, fuck, God, someone call an ambulance. This guy's fucking damn near dead. Which is not good because he's got a number one contenders match. He's got a number one contenders match, and somebody knocked this poor dude out. 2 minutes, surprise, outside broadcast, pre-taped. Main event Heartbreaker, he's not even close. Not even a little close to the main event, actually. He's very far away. In fact, he will always be far away. Alright. Opening, we have the tag team number one contenders match, the Inner City Express versus Rich and Famous. And in 15 minutes, Jackpot Jordan wins. The Inner City Express lose via a tainted finish. Tainted finish, steal the show. They cheat to win, open clean. And, yeah, the Rich and Famous and AAW make an example out of ice. Out of ice. Out of ice. Yes, so Jackpot Jordan, let's see, working the crowd, working the crowd. Should it be working the crowd or should it just be a beatdown? Should it just be a beatdown? I think it should just be a beatdown. Air Attack Weasel's gonna stay. Jackpot Jordan, Jake Idol, and Jay Becker and Malik Cash. Jey Uso was main event before he was main event, just like Heartbreaker. It's not, you see, it's not the same because Jey Uso at least is like over. Like people are chanting for Jey Uso. Nobody's chanting for Heartbreaker. It's just you. It's like you in the crowd. It's just, let's go Heartbreaker, and then nobody joins you. He's closer to the women's locker room than the main event scene. Oh my god. That's fucking great. Oh man. But yeah, and then the Beach Boys come out. They try to stop them, but they can't. They fucking Jackpot Jordan and Jake Idol just continue to brutalize these two. Yeah, they fucking take them out. They don't play. They're not here to play around. They're not, like, they are not the same men that they were when they came back to, when they left Coastal Zone. Alright, then we cut to Sean McFly's office. Sean McFly finds a replacement for Hugh Day-Ask. That's not an A. So here's what happens. Sean McFly's in his office, and he's like, fuck, okay, alright, whatever. And then in comes none other than the motherfucking Q crew. In comes the Q crew. Onslaught, Eureka LaBelle, Zell Quinney comes in. He's like, look, Sean, hear me out. You advertised a three-way. Everybody's expecting a three-way. Put me in the match. I know I just lost the cage match, but hey, you cannot sit here, you cannot sit your fat ass in that chair and tell me that I didn't go in that cage match fair and square. Johnny Perez's whole argument was that he showed how extreme he was in that cage match. I was in there too. Onslaught and Eureka, were they at the ringside? Did they help me? No, they did not help me. No, they did not. And Sean McFly's like, dude, Zell, I cannot put you. And Zell's like, Sean, you advertised a three-way. Are you going to let these fans down? Are you going to let these fans down? And Sean's like, fuck. You know what, Zell? I hate to fucking say it. You're right. I need a replacement. You're right here. Fuck it, Zell. Fine. You can have your goddamn moment. You can have your goddamn moment, alright? You're in the three-way. Fine. You can have Hugh Day-Ask spot. There we go. Zell Quinn has weaseled his way into this three-way. Pre-tape, backstage, surprise, scripted, 2 minutes. Up next, we have Tony DeWonderful versus Altitude. The Q is due. Yes, he is. Yeah, Jerome's just fucking, he's chanting. That's exactly what it is. He's chanting the downfall of women. That's what's going on here. He's chanting the downfall of women. Get him! Put him in a body bag! Tony DeWonderful goes over. Open clean. What do we... Whoa. Whoa, do not cheer for... No. Here comes Heartbreaker, though. Heartbreaker. Tony DeWonderful. Heartbreaker tries to take Tony's looks away from him. He jumps him and he stomps his face in, and he just keeps stepping on his face. He's like, I'm gonna make you as ugly as those women see me. That's what happens. Poor Tony. Alright. Did I book that right? Yeah, Heartbreaker. Okay. Up next we have, oh my god, speaking of Air Raid Siren, we have Air Raid Siren versus Frankie Perez in a 10-minute match. Frankie P goes over. Open clean. Book it. And then we have... What the fuck did Air Raid Siren... Did Air Raid Siren collectively piss in all of your cereals? Did Air Raid Siren break into all 3 of your houses and just pop a squat right on top of your Cheerios? Like, what happened? What is with this anti-Air Raid Siren? Frankie and Flash get scummy. So Frankie, essentially is like, I'm sick of this fucking Boy Scout attitude from you and my brother. I don't give a fuck. I do what I do to get hardware, to get more money, alright? I'm a prize fighter. That's what this business is about. Okay? American Flash, you got a problem with it? Let's stop settling shit with our words. Let's settle it in the ring. Me versus you at the pay-per-view. American Flash comes out. He says, I couldn't agree more. Better to settle this shit in the ring than in the fucking, what, in the debate room? Let's do it. Go fight. Let's fight at the pay-per-view. And then Frankie says, and just to spite you, American Flash, I'm gonna double down on my scummy behavior you were talking about, since it's so important to you. Air Raid Siren, more like Air Raid Bad. You're banned. You're banned. No, I'm kidding. Foreshadowing. Yeah, this will be foreshadowing. Alright. God, I should probably use some of these. Let me just put a fucking finish on here. That's a safe bet. That's a safe bet. Let me just do a bit of a gamble here. Fucking, like, just get rid of it, you know? It'll help a little bit. Alright. We then get an interview. Seth explains himself. Pretty much explains why he did what he did. And his whole reason is, since I gotta wait another month to challenge for that world title anyway, I might as well seek justice. Carlos was the man that took my spot. Everybody knows I should have been in that 4-way. Carlos only got in because Sean McFly cut a deal with him. He didn't earn his stripes. He didn't earn shit. He took the spot that was owed me, and I'm gonna take it back with my fists. Carlos and I are gonna wrestle at the pay-per-view. I'm gonna expose him as the mid-carder he is and will always be. So yeah. There's that. That's why he did what he did. So I gotta pre-book some stuff, actually. I need to pre-book. I got a couple matches I've pre-booked. We have done, Rich and Famous versus, not Ice, he just wrestled Ice, versus the Beach Boys. Tag titles. We are then, Carlos and Seth has been pre-booked. American Flash and Frankie Perez is pre-booked. Alright. Tony's entire thing is that he's a boring, risless brawler, and he is getting beat up by a 40-year-old for being too good-looking. Yeah, that's his gimmick, yeah, indeed. Correct. Air Raid Silent bloodied over the destroyed announce table, taking a pile driver through it. Me, fuck you, sire. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is unhealthy. Guys, this is unhealthy. Alright. Pre-book. No, I have to take out Hugh Day Ask. That's right. Hugh Day Ask has been replaced by ZQ. By Mr. Zell himself. So Zell Quinn has weaseled his way into this three-way, but he's weaseled his way in, and he's weaseled his way out. He's air attack weaseled his way out of this match with the title shot. Pins air attack weasel, fucks over every story that we have going, and wins. Hell yeah, Zell Quinn. Let's go, buddy. Why does it do that? I don't like that I can't delete pre-bookings. It's so annoying. It's very annoying. Oh, can I change it? I think I can. I'm pre-booking something else, so I'll change it in a second. Q is due, boys. Q is due. But yeah, so he will get the Extreme title match at the pay-per-view. Zell Quinn, Tigre Salvaje. You're all if any of you bring a Heartbreaker is right sign, we're calling the authorities. We're calling the authorities. Because you've got something you're hiding. You know what I mean? You got terabytes of something. I don't know what. It's of something. Alright. We then get an interview from Gangster Nation. Gangster Nation vow revenge on the old school guys. Essentially, like, a bunch of fucking old heads, a bunch of unks came in and are trying to steal they stole our moment. We were gonna win our first ever titles, and these fucking has-beens and never-weres come back to this company, cashing a paycheck, and fucking taking us out. I don't think they understand the level of intensity that we bring. We're not pushovers. We're not gonna take that. So, y'all better get ready, because, time to bow to the masters. No, because we're coming for you, and we're gonna hurt you really bad. We hurt people. Shelton Benjamin. Foreshadowing works for me. Boom. We then have an angle. Frankie-Boy gives an update. Look at him. He says that, look, his back and neck are still hurt, but he will be cleared to travel again for next week's show. And he will have his first match back in next week's show. He will be defending his COTT World Championship against IPW's very own Hustle Mava in the main event of next week's show. 6 minutes, outside broadcast, interview pre-taped. Frankie-Boy will be back to defend his COTT title on Coast to Coast. So this goes 6 minutes, hype. And then we have our main event, which I did not pre-book. I could pre-book it. That would help. Then I can get rid of this. So we have Aldous Black Frere and Masked Cougar. Mano a mano, yes. Boom. Add to booking sheet. I'm sure you can guess what's going to happen. It's going to go 22 minutes. California Love Machine is at ringside. We're going to use the creative finish. California Love Machine is, in fact, at ringside. However, the numbers advantage of both Foxes are too much for him to overcome. And huge smiles on the outside leads to a distraction, allowing Masked Cougar to get the victory over Aldous. Did I pick a winner? I don't think I picked a winner. Dude, no they won't. No they won't. You are signing away your rights. If we are requiring names, addresses, and social security numbers, credit card, bank information for anyone that buys a Heartbreaker t-shirt. See, Coastal Zone's in SoCal. If I have drugs on me, they would let it be, so you have to deal with it. Also, taking my sign away is silencing oppressed voices, and the locker room would turn on you. Fuck. Alright. Whatever. You fucking win. Shut up. You win. Whatever. Fuck you. The Coastal Kings take out Aldous. So guess what they do? Guess what they do? You guessed it. Remember that move that took Tony DeWonderful out for a month? Remember that pile driver off the apron to the floor? That's gonna be our fucking Mark Henry Hall of Pain thing. As they hit that on American Flash. California Love Machine is handcuffed to the ropes. They hit the pile driver on Aldous Blackfrere. We pull out the stretchers. We fucking give them the works. We build this shit up like, oh my god, look, they killed him. They fucking killed him. Oh my god, look at this. Look at what they've done. Alright. Nice. Okay. I think we're good. I think we are good. Let me check my creative ideas. I'm using the bit of a gamble. I can't use any of these. I can't. None of them are booked. Okay, that's a shame. Hopefully the broken fingers won't be too much, but even if it is, it's probably going to be a great match anyway. Yeah, let's do this. Let's run the show. Oh, I didn't rename the last file. Whoops, that will be annoying. Episode, is it 17? Are we on 17? Yes, we are. Okay, cool. 17. Mute the chat so nobody knows that you guys fuck with Heartbreaker. I'm helping you out. Alright, we kick off the second taping of Coast to Coast with a cold open. Hude Ask has been laid out. He arrived at the building. We don't see who jumped him. Joanna Silver was not with him. Sean McFly was not with him. But we open the show. We see Hude Ask's lifeless body, a broken window in his car, and he is laid out. Joanna and Sean, they come running in. They try waking him up. They try helping him. Sean's like, someone call a fucking ambulance. Call a fucking ambulance. He's hurt. There's blood everywhere. Chaos. Utter chaos to kick off this edition of Coast to Coast. Hude Ask, of course, in that triple threat #1 contenders match. How will that be affected? Will he be able to compete? It really doesn't look like it. But we get into our opening match. The show must go on. Rich and Famous versus the Inner City Express kicks things off. The Inner City challenge Rich and Famous, saying that these has-beens are not going to come in and take their spot. But that's honestly exactly what happens. Rich and Famous come in. Yes, they cheat the win. They illegally use the ropes for leverage, but they get the job done in 13 minutes and 7 seconds. Jackpot Jordan pins Jay Becker, and Rich and Famous... Oh, sorry, I burped. And Rich and Famous, not even 3 weeks in to their return to CZCW, and they've already earned themselves a tag team title match. But after the match, they are joined by Air Attack Weasel, and they make an example out of Jay Becker and Malik Cash. They start beating these poor dudes down, and they start beating them, and beating them, and beating them. They're hitting them with pile drivers, on chairs, smashing them with baseball bats, and eventually, even though the tag team champs don't care for them, they have seen enough, and they run out, and they try to stop them, but the damage is done. The Inner City Express were screwed out of the tag team title match, and then their careers have been shortened. Jackpot Jordan and Jake Idol are not the same men that they were when they left CZCW. When they left the first time, they were, your stereotypical, we're suave, high society heels. They are here, and they are fucking, different breed. PSW changed these men. And, but yeah, we will see these newly revamped and angry Rich and Famous take on the Beach Boys for the tag titles at the pay-per-view. And we cut to Sean McFly's office, where he is joined by none other than the Q crew and Zell Quinn. And he comes in, he says, Sean, look, I know you got a lot on your plate. I know you're dealing with that whole Hude Ask fiasco. I don't know what happened. Honest to God, I don't. I cross my heart, whatever. However, I can help you out with that. You promised these fans a 3-way. They're going to be pissed if you don't give them a 3-way. Put me in that 3-way. Look, I know I lost the cage match to Johnny Perez. But Johnny Perez's whole argument was that, oh, he showed how extreme he was in that cage match. Let me ask you something, Sean McFly. Did Eureka LaBelle and Onslaught accompany me to that cage match? Zell, no, they did not, Zell. Okay, did I not go one-on-one? Did I not prove that I have the guts to take it to the extreme against Johnny Perez all by myself, even if I came up short? John's like, look, I guess you did. And Zell's like, look, I know. Come on. Just put me in the three-way. You need a three-man. And Sean's like, fuck, okay, fine. Look, this is a bad situation, Zell. Fine. You can have you can get in the three-way. You can take Hyundai-esque spot. He's nowhere fit to compete. Fine. Go in, take his spot. Fine. And Zell's like, thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for seeing what the world has been seeing and doing what's right. Thank you. You're a great GM. Love you. Bye. Mwah. All right, 43. Zell Quinn has snuck his way into that #1 contenders match with his charming looks and attitude. Up next, we have the handsome Tony DeWonderful, the hottest man with a 45 sex appeal rating, beating Altitude in 5 minutes and 36 seconds with a lariat clothesline. Tony DeWonderful getting a 47. He is great, but Heartbreaker is not impressed, and Heartbreaker jumps him. His gimmick's getting stale. Oh no. Heartbreaker jumps him, and it's a brutal jumping. He knocks him to the ground, and he starts stomping on his face, right on his face, punches and kicks and elbows right to his face, clearly targeting the moneymaker, clearly targeting what Heartbreaker thinks is giving him all these opportunities. Is it because he's a really skilled wrestler that management is behind, or is it because he's a handsome man in Heartbreaker's eyes? Who knows? We have to change Heartbreaker's gimmick. Can he do offbeat and unstable? Violent incel. Alright, honestly, this is the most creative and unique gimmick. We'll see how, okay, the chat has been fucking with me these whole streams, and they really love Heartbreaker, and I don't know why. I'm putting them all on a list. So, this will determine, in the next episode, we will see how over Violent Incel Heartbreaker actually is in canon, in kayfabe. Up next, we see the woman that started it all with Heartbreaker taking on Frankie Perez, and losing in 7 minutes and 49 seconds with the P-clutch. I went for a gamble creative finish, didn't work out, shit happens. Frankie got a 71, he's really good, guys. But yeah, Frankie wins against Air Raid Siren, and he calls out American Flash, just straight up. He's straight up like, I'm sick and tired of this Boy Scout bullshit from you, American Flash, doing what's right, not doing what's wrong, sticking to morals, whatever the fuck, it's fucking lame, alright? We're wrestlers, we're prize fighters, we fight for prizes. What do? I do what I need to get a prize, to get more money for me and my family. Alright, American Flash? And if you have a fucking problem with that, then let's stop squabbling like a bunch of fucking chickens, and let's fight. Let's settle this shit once and for all at the pay-per-view. If you got a problem with the way I do business, do something about it. And American Flash comes out and he's like, Frankie, by all means, let's fucking do it. You're on. I'm sick of your attitude. I'm sick of the way you carry yourself. I'm sick of the way that you say you do what's necessary. You don't need to stick to morals. You're not better than me. You're not better than anyone. You don't stick to morals because you couldn't cut it. There's a reason you're tag partners in the biggest company in the fucking history of the North American wrestling, and you're stuck down here because you are unlikable and nobody respects you. And I'm more than happy to show you what a man with actual moral compass and heart and soul can do. And Frankie Perez fires right back, and he's like, I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm so glad I don't have your respect. I don't need your respect, because my respect is earned by the championships I win. So if you think that I'm gonna take the high road or anything that you say is gonna affect me, you're dead fucking wrong. I'm gonna double down on this scummy behavior you say I have. So get ready for the time of your life, American Flash. Boom, 57. I'm gonna gas myself up. That's gotta be one of the best promos I've ever cut on this channel. So, I'm proud of myself. 57 though, the fans didn't fucking like it. Up next, we have an interview from Seth Whitehead, and he essentially explains that the reason that he took out Carlos Barrera was because Carlos was the man that took his spot in the four-way. He says that he deserved to be in that four-way. It doesn't matter that he just lost to Frankie Perez. He has the best win-loss record in this company. He's the most feared man in this company. And Carlos Barrera, who just lost to a goddamn tiger mask, is fucking getting the match over him. The man that just lost the Extreme titles getting the spot over him. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. He took my spot. Now I have to wait even more to get a chance at that world title. So I'm going to take it out on him. I took out frustrations on California Love Machine last month. I'm going to take frustrations out on Carlos this month. He took the spot that was mine. I'm going to take it back. I don't know how, but I will. Up next is the three-way for the number one contendership for the Extreme Championship. Zell Quinn has snuck his way into this match, and he has snuck his way out of this match with an Extreme Championship match at the pay-per-view. We will see Tigre Salvaje Jr. versus Zell Quinn. The man that wasn't even supposed to be in this match has now walked out with the title shot, submitting Air Attack Weasel with the magic trick. Johnny Perez came up short, 60 rated overall match. This was actually really fun. But yes, Zell Quinn. Unfortunate what happened to Hugh Day Ask, but the show must go on, and Zell Quinn has stepped up for the people. What a noble man, and he will get rewarded for his selflessness. We get an interview from another interview. We get one this time from Gangster Nation, where they say that a bunch of has-beens and never-weres, I guess never were, the has-beens are, they did stuff, came in and ruined our moment. We were supposed to win our first ever Coastal Zone Tag Team Championships on that pay-per-view. We were moments away from doing it, and then Rich and Famous and Air Attack Weasel came in to cash a paycheck off of name value alone and screw over the face of the future generation. And we're not going to let that shit happen. We're not going to let them get away with that. Unfortunately for Rich and Famous, when Rich and Famous were allowed, maybe they could push their weight around. Maybe they could buy a few people off. But that's not how we roll. That's not how modern Coastal Zone rolls. So if they want to come in and try to run shit like it used to be, that's not going to happen. Rich and Famous, Air Attack Weasel, watch your fucking backs. 42 from them. Quick promo from the world champion. From the man himself, Frankie-Boy. He's still hurt. He's cutting this promo from his home. He says, I wish I could be out there in SoCal with all of my Coastal Zone maniacs, but I'm still hurt from what those coastal cucks did to me. But I'm going to be back next week. The doctors say I'm back to compete next week, and just in time for a COTT World Championship match. Main event of the show next week. I'm going to defend my title against IPW's Hustle Mother, and I'm going to put to rest these Coastal Kings if it's the last thing I do for this company. 64, Frankie-Boy is back next week, guys. And, yeah, main event tonight, Aldous Blackfair versus Masked Cougar. The story of the match is that California Love Machine's at ringside, and things are even for the most part. California Love Machine is able to thwart a lot of Fox Mask's attempts at distractions and helping Masked Cougar cheat. However, things turn sour for the faces when Fox Mask 2 comes out to ringside, and now there's a huge scuffle on the outside. Fox Mask 2 jumps California Love Machine. Fox Mask starts brawling with him. The ref's distracted. Masked Cougar's able to, Aldous Blackfair's distracted at what's going on at the ringside. When he turns around, he's hit with the Cougar pounce. 1, 2, 3. Aldous Blackfair comes up short. The numbers advantage was too much for the baby faces to do. And, yeah, this match was fucking incredible. Masked Cougar got a 73. Double duties with broken fingers. Everybody, clap for Masked Cougar. Honest to God, he's a trooper tonight. 77 for this main event. And afterwards, the Coastal Kings handcuff California Love Machine to the rope. And Fox Mask is yelling at Aldous, "This isn't your circus? Not your monkey, not your circus, right? You, of all people, why are you standing up for Frankie-Boy? Why are you standing up for a erasure of his... I hope that when you get to our age, the guys in IPW try to do the same shit to you. Because someone like us won't be there to team with you, to help you out when the future's trying to erase the past. So you know what? If you're trying to erase the past, we're gonna erase you. And then Mash Cougar gets Aldis Black for on the ringside. California Love Machine's handcuffed to the opposite end of the ring. He can't do anything about it. And they pick up Aldis Black for on the apron. They set up for that pile driver. And they hit the pile driver off the apron. And it's a huge deal. I'm trying to build up this spot that the Coastal Kings do. If they pile driver somebody off the apron, it's like the equivalent of the Mark Henry Pillmanizing angle when he was doing the Hall of Pain shtick. So... we hype this thing up. Everyone's like, oh my god, the EMTs fucking come out. We stretch your Aldis Black fur out. We make the most of this man's final appearance. And California Love Machine watches on, unable to do anything, as we end episode 24 of Coast to Coast. What a finish. 73. Great main event. How did things go? They'll both be good for the next taping, so that's fine. $498. Let's get it. Yeah. Sweet. No, we'll make a lot more money off the next taping, so that's good. We are now extremely over in New York, so that's good to see. All right. Dude, again, knock on wood. My promo game is strong tonight so far. I'm very happy with these promos I'm cutting. You guys know how bad these promos can be sometimes. Like, real long viewers of the channel know that I struggle with promos a lot. I'm happy with how they've been. Cougar pile drive. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Wow. You can't clap for that. Can we have Silver Tiger? No. Alright, yeah, I mean, we made the most of his final appearance. We absolutely did. Fuck it. That's so funny. I think we'll be good. I'm probably gonna upgrade productions. Alright, what else happened in the chat? Seth Whitehead laying into the jealous crybaby gimmick, that's his real personality. Silence speaks volumes, I hope. The moment Heartbreaker kicks CLM and Air Raid Siren's asses is Cody finishing the story. Dude, no. No. How about this? If anyone gets poached, I will have them lose to Heartbreaker. That's not official. That's not official. Aaron Lawrence. Oh, fuck me. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, like, of course I'm going to pick him up. He walked out on Black Canvas Grappling. I don't have a spot for him. I'm not booking him on the show tonight. But, like, he's here now. Yes, we need to bring in Hustle Mubba. Proposed loan. Alright, cool. So we can pre-book. Yeah, battle on the beach. It should get a special set. I don't know if I have the money for that. I don't know if I want to pay for that. It should absolutely get a special set. Will it? No. No, it will not. Alright. Coast to Coast. We have pre-booked Hustle and Frankie-Boy. They're going to be fighting for the COTT title in the main event. We have pre-booked all of this. That is correct. Beautiful. That's a shame. I like Harrison Hash. Alright. The gimmick gets stale because everyone's on his side. Yeah. Pretty privileged police. I want to keep it. I want to keep it violent incel because that just covers all the bases. It just covers all the bases. ICX were robbed. Yeah, yes they were. Seth Whitehead is the Maki Yoshifumi of CZCW so far. So far, the special set is just a bunch of buckets of sand thrown on the ground. Correct. It is. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, no. I don't want to. Like, what's spending $1,000 gonna do? How about this? The special set is that I'll upgrade the production costs. Does that count? Because that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. The best I can do is a couple buckets of sand and a splash of water. Alright. New team in Eel, I don't care. El Succo. Yep, there goes Cameron Vesey. $21CW tape? What the fuck? Alright. And it works. It's a great aesthetic, and Heartbreaker can make Air Raid Siren eat sand. They're not even feuding. They're not even feuding. I'm saving the feud. I am saving the feud. I almost did it this month. I almost booked the feud this month, but I didn't have time for it. I wanted to do the feud, but I also wanted Tony the Wonderful. Like, I just gave Tony the Wonderful a title shot, so I want to give him something. So, I don't want to just start pushing someone and then it's like, oh, no, creative has nothing for you. Kind of shit. I don't, you know, I like trying to continually use people that I'm, you know. Maw Fan Festival. Let's fucking go, Mitchell Aldred. Let's go, buddy. Nope. Cheetah Boy? The American title. Coastal Mania level feud. Yeah, it is. No, it might actually be. We gotta save Air Raid Siren versus Heartbreaker for Welcome to the Coastal Zone. It's top tier caliber, if you ask me. It's got legs. It's got legs to it. Alright, what happened on Americana? A whole lot of nothing. I'm a huge Rogue Mark, but like, damn. That ain't it. That ain't it. The Wrath of God? Oh, man, you're gonna see it. You will see the Wrath of God. You will absolutely see the Wrath of God if you continue to put on garbage. Alright. Knight of Strength, also garbage. Look what what has happened to Japan? What has happened? Oh, Jesus Christ. They're not even trying. They're not even trying. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh. Gross. Semi-main Frankie-Boy versus... yeah. If I ever do the Going Coastal split, it's fucking playing second fiddle to the Heartbreaker finale. Naturally. Naturally. Who would ever want to see Frankie-Boy Fernandez versus California Love Machine with both of them at the top of the card? Greg Black has left US Pro. Honest, I don't know, man. I really fucking want to bring in Lenny Brown, but I don't know what to do with him. There's no opening for him right now, so I don't want to just bring him in for the sake of it, but it's fucking 29-year-old Lenny Brown. And then Greg Black also. I love Greg Black, but, like, he's gonna cost a lot of money. And they're both gonna complain like a motherfucker every time they have to lose. It's just how it goes. Kill switch is gone from Pride. That's good. That's good. So I don't think anybody's gonna be in my way unless they sign a new gimmick. And the taping made us decent little revenue stream. Decent little revenue from the paper, from the fucking whatever it is. The, Brown vs. Black natural feud. Okay. This Fed had Hell in a Cell, Heartbreaker vs. Air Raid Siren would warrant it. I don't want to lock a woman in a confined space with that, man. I don't want to do that. As a human being, I don't think I could bring myself to lock that man in any sort of confined space with a woman. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Birthdays. Oh, Booner Kukantori is turning 33 years old. Alright. Almost done simming. Carl Edwards is pretty shit. Hell in a Cell. Okay. I see. Sky Hermosa needs a match. She's got one. I just haven't pre-booked it yet. Lug Phelan fucking screamed at fucking CJ Weston and then didn't get fired. Alright. If you say so. Sky Hermosa is great, but Kira Lee is the backbone of that team. If you know what I mean. Like, Kira Lee's incredible. Kira Lee's got, I mean, well, they both got legs, but, like, Kira Lee's the... I see the most potential in her. Elliot Thomas is really solid. Damn, look at that. No star quality, though. Can't push him, but he's good. Oh, so far awards. Let's save. Hold up, let's save. Let's, you know the drill. You know the drill, and so do I. Alright. How many awards do you think we've won so far? Yeah, dude, Elliot Thomas would kill it in Coastal Zone. I'm thinking we've won everything but this one, because I can see we didn't win it. We finished first. Oh, yeah, we're destroying it. Alright, come on, Coastal Zone. Okay, I feel like we were a close second. Alright. I thought, you know, the alright. Well, I voted for the California Dreams, but Miltag, I don't, that's a bit of a stretch. Honestly, I mean, Going Coastal Alright, whatever. Match of the year, what? Is it going to be Mash Cougar versus Frankie-Boy? Or Frankie-Boy versus American Flash? Oh, okay. It was Don. Oh, okay. Weird. Show of the year. I think our best show so far was it the Welcome to the Coastal Zone? So I think Welcome to the Oh. 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 Oh, fuck you, Tommy. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, dude, he's 37. Alright, so we got shit on. Heartbreaker's cutting a shoot promo on these awards. Heartbreaker's cutting a shoot promo on the TEW.com writers. Honest to God, he's doing it. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Not one award. I actually thought we'd get fucking independent wrestler. Damn. Crazy. Frankie-Boy didn't win that? That's fucked up. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on Finley O'Faraday having better matches. No, you know what? I'm calling bullshit. No shot. No shot. No shot. He's got an average of 66. And his highest rating's a 79. Yo! You know what it is? We're too big. We're not independent anymore. We're too big. That's what it is. We've hit relevancy. That's what's going on. Fuck CWA. Fuck them. They didn't give me a goddamn world title. Only North of the Border did. Wait, did they give Sean a world title? No, they didn't. Yeah, he's like, they couldn't give it to me, because if they did, I'd wipe my ass with it. Fuck you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I know ball. I know ball. I know ball. Real ones book Maya to win the All-Asian title. That's the trait of a good booker. The mover from Vancouver. Get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here. The mover from Vancouver. Is his gimmick that he fucking removes garbage from your house? He moves furniture, you think? Alright. Scout loan to NYCW. Why am... Oh, because I have him shortlisted. True fans mark for Megumi Nakajima. That is a very weird way to spell Miwako Katsukawa. That's a bit of a weird way to spell her name. Yeah. You're close. You're on... You got the first letter right. He moves fans out of the arena. You're goddamn right. Alright, nice. Oh, Jesus fuck. Okay. That scared me. It's just touring, right? Yeah, until tour ends. That sucks, though. Please don't interfere with my fucking tour dates again. Shit, we're fucking taping this on the 4th of July. Okay, nice. I will note that. Taping this on 4th of July. Cool. Nice. Alright. Coast to Coast 25 and 26. Let me pull up my spreadsheet again. Kyle Kuzma is fucking on the Bucks now. Bit of a shame. I'm not happy about it. Hopefully he's doing well right now. I'm not watching the game. Megumi, Miwako, Maya, Shiori, and you. Yeah, SmackDown. That's the SmackDown 6 right there. You got it right. 1,000 fans? What the fuck? 1,000? A 1,000? Goddamn. Alright, what do I got? I got safe bet. Okay. I think I just need one finish. That does not help me. Okay. Let's try it again. Alright. Alright. There we go. Thank you. Fucking Jesus H. Christ. Fuck. Alright, come on. Give me a character idea. Alright. Give me a character idea. Okay. So the meta's not working, guys. Lady Lotus equals Kota Ibushi. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. I'm trying, man. Please. I like Lady Lotus. Funny drawings. 2 people did funny drawings. Jesus. Too much time in front of the mirror. Oh my god. Too much time in front of the mirror. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So everybody's still mad. Damn. Alright. Fuck. Okay. I didn't get a good character idea at all. Alright. Holy shit, look at that. Dude, believe it or not, guess what we're opening with? Guess what we're fucking opening with? American Flash. An American Flash match. Swipe Romero and American Flash on the 4th of July is opening the show. Huge ovation for American Flash. Do I have a finish we could use? No. I have one that I save the really good ones for pay-per-view, if you haven't noticed. Frankie-Boy's is expiring July 13th. Yeah, that's it. Alright. I saved the good ones for the pay-per-views. Open, clean, boom. Good, fun way to start the show. And then Frankie Perez, he does the unthinkable. Frankie has continued to be scummy. So American Flash is in the ring, and he's like, Flash, I know it's your big day. It's the 4th of July, whatever. Just wanted to let you know, buddy, that while you were busy wrestling Swipe Romero over there, I was busy in the back here. I was busy taking care of your protege for you. And he is revealed that he has in fact laid out Tony the Wonderful. Not a good 2 shows for Tony the Wonderful. First he's jumped by Heartbreaker. Now he's jumped by Frankie Perez. So Frankie Perez continues to punch below the belt, now blindsiding American Flash's sort of protege Tony the Wonderful while he was wrestling. And American Flash, he once it's revealed what he's done, he storms to the back, presumably chasing after Frankie Perez, but we don't see the encounter between those two because we just don't see it. So look at that. Frankie Perez has immediately caught up on his word of promising to continue scummy behavior. All right, we then get a promo from the homies themselves, going coastal. Where is Callie? All right. Frankie-Boy wants to go in it alone. And Frankie-Boy essentially is like, Callie, dude, I saw what the Coastal Kings did to Aldous Blackfur last week. And me and Aldous Blackfur, we don't even go that far back, but that shit was disgusting. What they did to him was disgusting. They've set his career, they've shortened his career, they've set his career back at least a month. Who knows how long he's going to be out for. What they did to him was nothing short of disgusting. But here's the thing, California Love Machine, it made me realize I need to fight this battle on my own. You're my homie, you're my dog. I don't want them to do the same to you. I need you to sit this one out. This is my fight. I'm not going to let them take you out, do some similar shit to you. I need to do this shit on my own. And California Love Machine's like, dude, that's a stupid idea. And Frankie's like, I know it's a stupid idea. I don't care. I'd rather protect you than fucking... This is my fight. This isn't your fight. I'm sorry, bro. You just let me do this one on my own. And he's like, fine. I will sit this one out. I'll find someone else to back up in the meantime. But just let me know when you change your mind, essentially. So what the Coastal Kings have done to Aldous Blackfur has deeply fucked up Frankie-Boy, and he wants to save his boy. He wants to save his brother, California Love Machine. He wants to make sure they don't do something similar to someone he has so much good history with. They did that to a guy that he fucking just got on good terms with, and it's fucked him up. So, like, who knows what, you know, he just in good conscience does not want to get someone that's like a brother to him in harm's way. So, that's the angle, pretty much. Frankie-Boy wants to go into this battle alone. We then see Cillian Catsby versus Seth Whitehead. Go 8 minutes. Seth Whitehead goes over, open, clean, book it. And then we have a quick promo. Seth tries to make an example out of Catsby. And it's exactly what you think's going on. He's doing his classic thing. Look, holy shit, this guy's... Let him talk, I guess. He's like, Carlos, this is gonna be you, Carlos. At the pay-per-view, you are no better than this fucking geek. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you like he's holding his head up by his neck like MJF did to Daniel Garcia. And, he's like, this is gonna be you at the pay-per-view. But, Carlos Pereira doesn't take that shit. He doesn't take shit. He doesn't just let people do whatever the fuck they want to him. And he comes running in, and he fucking, you know, strike exchange. He throws him out of the ring. Carlos Pereira stands tall during the battle tonight. So Seth Whitehead tries to do some intimidation tactics. Carlos Pereira doesn't give a fuck. Carlos Pereira doesn't give a shit. Book it. American Flash and Tony DeWonderful. Flash and Tony want the Perez bros next week. Essentially, Tony's like, fucking punch me while I'm down all you want, Frankie Perez. It's not going to stop me from getting back up. I'll deal with you. I'll deal with Heartbreaker. I'll deal with any motherfucker that comes in my way. Me and Flash, we want to take on you and your brother. You want to fuck up. Flash is like, you want to fuck with someone close to me? I'll fuck with someone close to you. Meet us next week. Tag team match. Be there or be square like you are, Frankie Perez. You're squared and scared and stupid. And you're fat, probably. You're probably fat. Yeah. Okay. Up next, we cut to a different part of the backstage where Fox and Fox Jr., they're just cutting their same promo, like, Fox Mask 2 is the future of this company, he's the only one that can carry the torch, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Carlos, Fox Jr. promo. So, you know, they're doing their shit. And then Carlos comes in out of nowhere, he fucking headbutts Fox Mask Jr. to the ground, lays him out with a headbutt, and he gets right into Fox Mask's face, and he says, look, I know I'm dealing with Seth Whitehead, but I didn't fucking forget what you said to me. You came after me, you and Cougar came after me, said I'm what's wrong with this company. I don't take disrespect lightly. If you saw what I just did to one of the toughest men in CZCW right now, just think what I'll do to your old retired ass. So stay out of my fucking way. I'm not done with you either. Alright, Fox Mask working the crowd, Fox Mask 2. He's such a great background player, isn't he? And not Seth Whitehead, Carlos Barrera. Scripted, backstage, pre-taped interview. Surprise, because you don't expect to see Carlos here. Alright, we got Tigre Salvaje and Eureka LaBelle. Tigre's getting a warm-up match against a member of the Q crew. 14 minutes. No. Tigre goes over. Open. Clean. Book. Not for the Extreme title. And exactly what you think happens. The Q crew handle business the Z-Man way. And what's the Z-Man way? It's, of course, beating someone down. So, they start beating down Tigre Salvaje Jr. And, Onslaught's there. He's such a great background player, that guy. You're not. There you go, background player. However, guess who's back? Back again. It is Kira Lee and Sky Hermosa. They are back. They were laid out 2 weeks ago. They had to take a week off, but the California Dreams are back. They fend off the Q crew, and they challenge Wasted Potential for the pay-per-view. They say, we're not surprised by the way that Zell Quinn and the Q crew handle business, but this is how we handle business. We fight fire with fire. We're going to be taken on, approved by Sean McFly. We're going to get our revenge on Onslaught and Eureka LaBelle at the pay-per-view in a tag match. And next week, to give us a little warm-up, to give us a little tune-up match since we had to miss a week, we're having a trios match. Us and Tigre versus the Q crew next week also. So, there you go. Hype. Scripted. Boom. California Dreams are back, and they will have a match at the pay-per-view against Wasted Potential. Boom and boom. Okay, after that, what do we have? Alright, we have Heartbreaker will finish the job at the pay-per-view. And Heartbreaker says, I heard what Tony DeWonderful said tonight. Oh, he's going to deal with me? Yeah, of course he's going to deal with me. He's dealing with me at the pay-per-view. I hope that my justified attack on you and your looks will set you back generations. But I'm not done. I'm going to finish the job at the pay-per-view, Tony. Me versus you one-on-one. I hope I made you as ugly as those girls say I am. Or something. Tease, foreshadowing, actually. Scripted, backstage, pre-taped. Boom. Alright, so we're also getting Heartbreaker versus Tony DeWonderful at Battle at the Beach. Tony DeWonderful's got a lot on his plate right now, poor guy. And we get a weird angle. So let me put the people involved. Bullseye, Waylon Walls, and California Love Machine. Alright, working the crowd. It's gonna go 2 minutes. Backstage pre-taped. Character development. CLM warns Gangster Nation. So essentially, California Love Machine was told by Frankie-Boy earlier in the show to, not fuck off, but like, I don't want you to get hurt fighting my battles for me. And California Love Machine said, fine, I will, I don't want to, but I will respect your wishes, and I'll find somebody else to back up. And he finds Gangster Nation in the back, and he says, look, Bullseye Waylon, I don't condone what Air Attack Weasel did. I don't. What he did was scummy, alright? However, me and him go way back. He had my back when I first joined CZCW. I had his back a while, alright? We were never a tag team. We were never, like, best friends or anything. But that man had my back when I was a rookie, and I'll have his back. I get you're mad at what he did. But if you want to come in and do some cheap ambush bullshit, then I'm going to have to step in. And Bullseye and Waylon Walls look right at him, and they're like, what? Get the fuck out of our way. Get the fuck out of our way. We will mow through you as well, essentially. So, a weird bit we've got going on here with California Love Machine. But speaking of, Air Attack Weasel's booked. Juliet Balconi versus Air Attack Weasel is gonna go 9 minutes. Air Attack Weasel, open script, clean. Book segment. Want to know if CLM is lying? His mouth moves. Damn, alright. And, well, both Gangster Nation and CLM back up what they say. So, he said he would defend Air Attack Weasel if Bullseye and Waylon Walls came to jump him. And that's exactly what happens. He saves Air Attack Weasel from a Gangster Nation jumping. Well, not scripted, improvised. It's CLM talking. Alright. And then we have the Trouble in SoCal. So Frankie Perez is talking to Johnny Perez, and essentially Johnny's like, look, dude, I don't have any beef with American Flash, and I'm gonna be honest, dude, I kind of not been fucking with you. Frankie, I don't know what's gotten into you lately. I don't know what's going through your head as of late. But, I don't want any part of this. I've got my own battles to fight right now. And, I'm not gonna be fighting alongside you when I don't understand where you're coming from. So, until you straighten out and get your act together and, you know, I don't know, like, actually stand on your principles for once, I'm not gonna team with you. I know American Flash and Tony DeWonderful called us out, but, this is your battle. You're on your own. And that's the segment. Johnny Perez refusing to team with Frankie Perez because of the way he's acting. Bring on the heartbreak. Oh, man. All right. And it's time for the main event. Hustle Mova and Frankie-Boy Fernandez. How over is Hustle? Please. Okay, thank God he's a recognizable. Okay. 22 minutes. We'll have Frankie-Boy win. I think we can do the creative finish. Likely to succeed. Boom. Open. Can Hustle Mova call it? Is it Mova or Mova? Do you guys know? I've always said Mova, but it might be Mova. He can call it. Slow build, clean. Likely to succeed. No Coastal Zone Championship on the line, but we will have a COTT title shot. Caught. Yes, Frankie-Boy's big return. So gotta be Muva. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. I'll do Muva, because Muva, I don't know what either of them could mean. Hustle mover? Like, is that like the pun? I don't know. Like, is the pun mover? Like the word mover? Like the mover from Vancouver? I don't know. My white ass can't pronounce it. The Coastal Kings love Frankie-Boy's plan. So they're like, dude, this is honestly, we fuck with your plan. Yeah, honestly, no, Frankie-Boy, every time we want to beat you up, just keep sending your boy away. We're more than okay with this. So yeah, they're like, we love your plan, Frankie. However, we're gonna beat the shit out of you again, and we're gonna injure you, and then you're gonna come to the pay-per-view hurt. And it sucks to be you. You're making this really easy for us, but we're not complaining. We love what you're doing. So they come in, they're gonna jump him, and then Carlos Barrera comes from the back, and he slides into the ring, and he prevents a beatdown from happening. And he stood on his shit. He said he hasn't forgotten what Fox Mask and Mask Cougar said. He doesn't take disrespect. He's not letting this shit happen. He slides in. But then who comes from the ramp other than Seth Whitehead? And Seth Whitehead, he looks at Mask Cougar and he looks at Fox Mask, and he's like, I don't fucking know where you guys stand with me, but I got no beef with you. And I got beef with both of the men in that ring. So how about next week, we have a short alliance. One night, we team up to take on those two jack-offs. And, yeah, we got our tag match pre-booked for next week. Scripted, in the ring, hype. In slang, hustle mover refers to someone who's actively and energetically pursuing opportunities to make money. From AI. Okay, so, you know, grain of salt. I thought you, like, the way you described it, it sounded like you copy and pasted Webster's dictionary, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But no, it's AI. Alright, are any of these guys booked? Carlos Pereira is booked. No, he's not booked. Air Attack Weasel's booked. Tigre's booked. Seth is booked. Flash is booked. Yeah, but all these are way too good to use on a fucking mid-card TV show. Alright. I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. Delete that. Alright. Alright, let's run this show. Let's run it. Alright, my lo-fi's still going. Nice. Okay, so we kick off the 4th of July special of Welcome to the Coastal Zone. Did not realize this was happening on the 4th of July, but it is. And by chance, I didn't move anything around, by chance opened the 4th of July episode of Coast to Coast with American Flash getting a quick, fun victory win over Swipe Romero here. 61 overall for the segment. And, yeah, he gets the crowd off buzzing. Everyone's chanting USA and all that shit. And, yeah, vibes are high. Everything's great. And, all the vibes come crashing down when Frankie Perez appears on the screen. He appears on the Titantron, and, he says, Flash, I really hope you enjoyed. This was your big moment. This is your day, right? 4th of July, American Flash, yay, USA, and all that shit. Do you think I was, like, playing? Do you think I was just talking? Do you think I'm all talk, American Flash? No, I'm not all talk. I'm not all talk. And, you think I was scummy before? How about now? And then the camera pans down, and we see Tony the Wonderful bruised and bloodied for the second week in a row. Last week it was Heartbreaker. This week it's Frankie Perez. The second American Flash sees what Frankie Perez has done to his protege, he leaves the ring and he starts charging to the back. Frankie Perez is still talking to the camera, and he's like, this is what happens when you question a man's character. This is what happens when you question whether or not they'll follow through on the things they say. You want to fuck with me? You've done it. You've done it, buddy. And that's the promo. We don't see what happens. We don't know if American Flash finds Frankie Perez or not. But yeah, that's how we open the 4th of July episode. We then cut to an interview with Going Coastal. And tones are kind of somber with what happened last week, for those of you that don't remember, because this is the second episode for the non-VOD watchers. At the end of the last episode, Mass Cougar hit the Pillmanizing pile driver off the apron on Aldis Blackfair. Aldis and Frankie-Boy not only buried the hatchet, but they both earned each other's respect. And Frankie-Boy, he cuts this promo essentially saying, California, CLM, buddy, you're like a brother to me. And you got to witness what happened last week firsthand, but I watched it. I watched it from my house. I watched it on TV, and I was disgusted, and I felt horrible. I felt like I caused Aldis Blackfair's career to be set back months, to be shortened by years. I felt sick. That man, I truly respect that man. I truly respected him, and he stood up for me after seeing what we could do in the ring. After fighting and earning each other's respect, he stood up and fought for me, and then that's what he gets. CLM, you're like a goddamn brother to me. I can't let that shit happen to you. I need you to sit this one out. I need to fight this battle on my own. This one's all me. I don't know if I'd be able to live with myself if they did that to someone like you. In California, he says no. He's like, I'm not. This is a stupid idea, Frankie. This is a really fucking dumb idea. You know you need backup. And Frankie responds right back with, I don't care. I know it's a stupid idea. I am not letting you get in the way of this. This is my monkey. This is my circus. This is my problem. This has got nothing to do with you. Stay out of it for me. And reluctantly, California Love Machine agrees. He says, fine, but I'll find someone else to back up. I'll find someone else to stand up for in the meantime. But when you need my help, call me and I'll be there. And yeah, 52 from Going Coastal. Frankie-Boy doing one of the dumbest things and going at this alone. And he acknowledges it was dumb, but we'll see how it plays out. Up next, we have a Seth Whitehead match against Cillian Catsby. Goes in 5 minutes and 49 seconds before Seth Whitehead locks in the Minnesota stretch to get the victory. And Seth Whitehead tries to make an example out of Mr. Cillian Catsby. He grabs him. I don't know if some of you might not know what I'm referencing, but in the same way that MJF grabbed Daniel Garcia's head by his neck after he did that angle where he bloodied him, that's what Seth Whitehead has Cillian Catsby in. He's facing him towards the camera. He's like, Carlos, you are no different than Cillian Catsby. You both are on the same level to me. To a guy like me, you two are nothing. This is what it's going to be at the pay-per-view. 5 minutes, in and out. I win, you lose. You're ended up like this in the Minnesota stretch. Down, and then out of nowhere, Carlos Barrera jumps in from behind. There's a quick punching brawl, quick exchange. Seth Whitehead gets dumped out of the ring. Carlos Barrera wins the battle tonight. Seth Whitehead is standing on the outside, shocked, staring at him, appalled that he was bested tonight by Carlos Barrera. And then we get a promo from American Flash and Tony DeWonderful. And American Flash says, honestly, Frankie, I should have expected this, but I didn't. I didn't think I needed to keep everyone that was close to me, physically close to me. You have sunk to another new low. You continue to sink to these new lows. You continue to lose who you truly are. And then Tony DeWonderful, he cuts him off. He cuts off American Flash, and he says, yeah, I've got so much shit to go through. I was beaten down last week by Heartbreaker. I was beaten down earlier tonight by you, but I'm still fucking getting up. No matter what assholes like you and assholes like Heartbreaker do to me, I'll continue to get up. There's no one that can keep me down, and there's no one that can stop me from getting my revenge on people that do this shit to me. So you want to fuck me up? Fuck me up like a man. Fuck me up next week. Me and Flash versus you and Johnny. You want to take your anger out? I don't give a shit, but give me a goddamn chance. And, yeah, American Flash and Tony DeWonderful challenging the SoCal Savages for a match next week. We then get a promo by Fox Mask and Fox Mask Jr. It's your typical promo from the back from the Coastal Kings. Fox Mask is like, nobody else in this company is worthy of being the next generation. None of these youngsters, none of these newcomers are anything compared to Fox Mask Jr. And then Carlos Barrera comes in out of nowhere. And why is Carlos here? Well, he explains it. He first off headbutts Fox Mask 2 to the... I have to... Damn, hold up. Give me a second. I gotta see what's going on with my dog. 1 second. He is freaking out down there. Alright, sorry. Somehow, my dog locked himself in the fucking bathroom. He, like, I don't know how well they pick up, but, they can get pretty loud, and he was going crazy. He locked himself in the fucking bathroom. Okay, good thing I actually did check. Like, he's got, like, specific, like, whines. Like, his general bark sounds a lot different than the fucking... like that. So when, like, he does something like that, it's like, oh, fuck, I gotta check on him. Should I just start this one over? I think I should. I think I should just start this one over. Oh, I almost spilled my fucking monster. Alright. So we cut backstage, and we get the, you know, it's Fox Mask and Fox Mask Jr., they're cutting the same promo. The good old, oh, nobody in this company, none of these newcomers are worthy to take control, unless, except for Fox Mask 2, he's the only one that's good enough to take control. And then, of all people that shows up, Carlos Barrera comes in. And, Fox and Fox look at him, like, confused, like, why are you here? And then, quickly, Carlos headbutts Fox Mask 2 so hard that he falls on his ass, and he gets right into Fox Mask's face, or I guess his mask, and he says, I don't care that Seth Whitehead is coming after me at this exact moment. I didn't forget about you, Fox. I didn't forget about what you and Cougar said and what you and Cougar did. You and Cougar tried to jump me. You and Cougar called me a pathetic excuse. You and Cougar said that I'm everything that's wrong with this company. I don't give a shit what Seth Whitehead tries to do to me. I don't take shit like that from anybody, and I don't forget about it. Don't think that you and your boys are in the clear just because Seth Whitehead also has a problem with me. I can take on everybody at this roster at the same fucking time. If you think I can't handle your 45-year-old retired ass, then you don't know what I'm capable of. 45 for that. Carlos Barrera does not forget, is essentially. He is the memory of an elephant. He has that. Up next, we have Tigre Salvaje Jr. getting a warm-up match for Zelquin against a different member of the Q crew. This time, he's facing Eureka LaBelle. The match gets an 68, really good performance from Tigre Salvaje Jr., not bad from Eureka. Match goes 11 minutes and 32 seconds. It only gets prolonged because of Q crew shenanigans on the outside, but in the end, the Q crew are not able to overcome Tigre Salvaje Jr. tonight. And what do the Q crew do? How do the Q crew handle business? Well, they beat down Tigre Salvaje Jr., as you would assume. However, the beatdown does not go for long, as Tigre Salvaje is saved by the returning California Dreams. Kira Lee and Sky Hermosa come in, fend off the Q crew. They get their bags packed for them, sent out of the ring, and the California Dreams grab a microphone and they straight up say, "Wasted potential. You guys are a waste of space on this fucking roster. You take us out for weeks. You take us out. You get what's coming to you. Pay-per-view. Us versus you. We wanted it. Sean McFly's approved it. California Dreams versus Wasted Potential to open the open battle on the beach." But we also got something else approved. We've been out for 2 weeks. We're hurt. Our arms are sore. Our necks are sore from that brutal ambush you fucking did. So next week we're gonna have a tune-up match. It's gonna be us and Tigre Salvaje Jr. versus the three of you. So get your shit ready, Q crew. Get your shit ready, Zell, because this war is far from over. 49 rated match. We have not only a match set for next week, but also a pay-per-view match set up to open the show. And then we see Mr. Heartbreaker and his new gimmick that I'm changing. Very good. Violent Incel Heartbreaker is very over. He's a small boost to star quality during matches and angles. He might be pushable. Oh no. So Heartbreaker cuts a promo and essentially says, "Tony, I gave you a warning. I don't know if you listened or not. I assume that you would never listen to somebody as gross and ugly as me. But now you must. Because after what I did last week, I hope I can only make you a fraction as gross and ugly as I am. I beat your face down. I broke your nose. I broke your jaw. I smashed your brow to bits and pieces, and yet you still got up. And yet you still got up, and you're still more beautiful than me, apparently. All the women still love you and not me. It's not over. I heard your little promo tonight. You said you'll get back up. You said you're still dealing with me. You're goddamn right you're still dealing with me. Because at the pay-per-view, I'm gonna finish the job. It's gonna be me versus you, Tony. I'm gonna finish the job. I'm gonna make you just as ugly as me. And then you'll see how much harder life actually gets when you have to work for your opportunities. 38 for that. And then we get a angle where California Love Machine meets with Gangster Nation backstage. And California says, look, Waylon, Bullseye, first off, I do not know what it goes through Air Attack Weasel's head. I don't know why he's aligning with Rich and Famous. However, there is nothing that he did to you guys that you don't do to every other team on that roster, on this roster. He did the exact same shit that you guys pull every single month. You beat somebody down, you say you're better than them, and then you get your match. He did exactly what you do. Air Attack Weasel was the biggest help for me when I first came into CZCW. He helped me out when I was a rookie, and we've been close ever since. He's been my homie. We've never been a team. We've never been a full tag team or anything, but we are close. We go way back. If you want to try some bullshit with Air Attack Weasel, then you're going to expect resistance from me. That man helped me out when I first broke into the business, and I'm going to help him out now. And Bullseye and Waylon Walls just kind of look at each other and then look at CLM, and they're like, okay, we're not scared. I don't know what you want from us. Fight your own battles. I don't know. Find something else to do. I don't know. Do something else, bud. 44. California sending the warning to Gangster Nation. California and Air Attack Weasel go way back, I guess. California will stand up for his boy, and Air Attack Weasel gets his first win since coming back to CZCW, beating Juliet Belconi in 6 minutes and 32 seconds with the Air Attack Ace. And then Gangster Nation do exactly what they said they were going to do. They're going to get their revenge on Rich and Famous and Air Attack Weasel, starting with Air Attack Weasel. But California Love Machine also did exactly what he said he would do. He came out and he saves Air Attack Weasel from a Gangster Nation beatdown. So, yeah. Just California said he would back up somebody else earlier tonight, and here he is backing up the man that apparently helped him out so much when he was a rookie, when he was first breaking into CZCW. Alright, and then right before our main event, we get a promo from Frankie and Johnny Perez. Johnny meets with Frankie backstage, and he straight up says, Frankie, I know that American Flash and Tony DeWonderful called us out, but, I don't have any problems with American Flash. In fact, I'm on pretty good terms with American Flash. I agree with everything that he's saying. Yeah, I do. Look, do I get where you're coming from? I do. I kind of get it. And you've said it to me multiple times now. Oh, this is why you're stuck in the mix. Shut up, Frankie. Honestly, shut up. What I'm trying to get at, Frankie, I'm not teaming with you. You have done some really out of character and out of pocket things over the past couple months, and I don't want to help you. I don't want to help fight alongside you when I don't respect you. So, until you get your fucking priorities straight, I'm not teaming with you. You gotta find a different partner for your tag match next week. And then Frankie Perez just kind of looks at him, and he's like, fine. I don't need you anyway, Johnny. 47 for that. And in our main event, in fucking Christ, an 85 rated match between Hustle Muva and Frankie-Boy Fernandez. What the fuck? 85 out of goddamn nowhere. What a return for Frankie-Boy Fernandez. This is his first match back since he was taken out by the Coastal Kings at the last pay-per-view. Match goes 19 minutes and 42 seconds, and yeah, he retains, makes defense number 6 of the COTT World Heavyweight Championship. And after the match, Fox Mask and Mask Cougar come out and essentially, like, they're just thanking him. They're like, Frankie, we saw what you did earlier, talking to California Love Machine. Honestly, bud, I don't know why, but you're going to make this shit really easy for us, and we are very appreciative of that. We're not sorry for what we're about to do. And they get on the apron, but then out from the crowd, in runs Carlos Barrera. Carlos Barrera runs into the ring, and he looks ready to fight. He prevents this inevitable beatdown, this inevitable 2-on-1 beatdown that was going to happen between Fox Mask Man Mask Cougar and Frankie-Boy Fernandez. No words are exchanged by Carlos Barrera. Fox Mask clearly knows why he's here. But out from the curtain comes Seth Whitehead. And he looks at the ring, and he looks right at Fox and Mask Cougar, and he has a microphone, and he says, look, I don't really know where you guys stand with me, but I can see that you don't like the two guys that are in the ring, and I hate them both as well. So how about next week we have a one-night partnership against these two jagoffs? How about me and Mask Cougar get some good licks in on our pay-per-view opponents ahead of time? And obviously Fox Mask agrees, and we have a main event set for next week. Mask Cougar and Seth Whitehead versus Carlos Barrera and Frankie-Boy Fernandez. Main event next week. Will it get an 85? I fucking doubt it. But yes, 75 overall for this edition of Coast to Coast. And let's get into the second episode in taping number 26. Alright. Cool. Cool, cool. Heartbreaker is not the people's real champion. Get out of here with that. How the fuck did he get an 85? What the hell? Jesus. How did... Okay. Frankie-Boy it is. Alright. So here we go. We're opening. We open... I think... Oh, I can also... I can also pre-book the 6-man. You're right. Pre-book Eureka, Onslaught, and Zelquin, Kira Lee, Sky Hermosa, and Tigray. That is correct. I can't pre-book the tag match because we don't know who's in it. Frankie-Boy is the man. That is absolutely correct. Factual statement. So here we go. We open... We're opening with the tag match, the American Flash and Tony the Wonderful versus Frankie Perez and Somebody match. And Frankie Perez has found a new partner. It's going to go 2 minutes. Frankie. So Johnny has refused to team with him. Not Johnny, Tony. Johnny has refused to team with him. So who is Frankie Perez teaming with? Well, just when you thought Frankie Perez couldn't hit a new low, Frankie Perez will be teaming with Heartbreaker tonight. Frankie Perez, surprise, disgust even, you might want to call it. So I'm going to pre-book that match so that it pops up. Yeah, he's gonna team with Heartbreaker. Pre-book. So that when it pops up here, there we go. Beautiful. Add to booking sheet. This is going 14 minutes. Frankie Perez can win. Tony the Wonderful can lose. Tainted finish. Open. Script. Book segment. Can I do... When is that? August that expires? No, because I might have him in a main event later. All right, but yeah, no. So that's the big thing. He's hit a new low. Heartbreaker's gonna be not his new tag partner, but he's teaming with him tonight. AAW thanks. CLM wants a team up. So essentially, Air Attack Weasel, he's like, dude. Thank you. You understand? I was just giving them a taste of their own medicine, making a statement on my first night back. They clearly did not see their own hypocrisy. There's a reason I was backing you up back when you were a rookie, and I think we should. You mentioned in your promo that you mentioned when you were talking to them, we were never a team. Let's change that. Why not at the pay-per-view? Why not take on these two guys? Why not take on these two hypocrites? And California's like, you know what? Why not? Why not? And that is the final match pre-booked for the pay-per-view. Bullseye and Waylon Walls versus Air Attack Weasel and California Love Machine. Boom. Alright. Alright. Frankie-Boy doesn't want help. And it's essentially exactly what you think it is. Frankie-Boy and Carlos. He tells Carlos, he's like, dude, I just sent a man that's like a brother to me I sent him away because I didn't want him to get hurt. I don't want anyone fighting these battles with me. I don't feel right having anyone fight these battles for me. And Carlos looks right at him and says, I'm not fucking doing this for you. I'm doing this to fuck with Fox Mask and Seth Whitehead and also get my hands on them early. At what point did I ever say I'm fighting for you? I'm doing this shit for myself. And then Frankie-Boy's like, he just like, fuck. You know what? I kind of respect that. Let's kick their ass tonight. And he's like, all right, now you're speaking my language. Did not see the Weasel Love team happening. Yeah. Yeah, it's a surprise, isn't it? All right, trios match. Add the booking sheet. Trios match goes 16 minutes. And Zelquin gets the victory, pinning Tigre. We're going to keep Tigre strong. Another tainted finish open. You know what? Let's protect all of them. Let's protect all of them. It's not going to be that good of a match anyway. But yeah, the Q Crew cheat to win here. Let's take the tainted finish off of this one. Let's take the tainted finish. The story is just that Tony is not 100%. The great getaway. It's just the Q Crew escape with the baby faces looking pissed. Looking onward, very angry. Kira Lee, you are not Sky Hermosa. Sky Hermosa. 2 minutes. Surprise. No one expects Zelquin to win anything ever. Then we have an angle. The Coastal Kings expand? Question mark. Just a promo with Fox Mask. Mask Cougar. They're just cutting this promo like, look, tonight we're teaming with Seth Whitehead. Who knows how long this team will last? He said it's a one-night-only thing, but if things go well, it's hard to not want to capitalize, you know? So, who knows how long this team will... They're just, like, teasing, oh, we might have him join, oh. Alright, cool. Alright, we get a big ol' 4v4 cluster truck. So the Beach Boys kick things off. Simon Waves, Chet Chavez, they call out California Love Machine. They're like, dude, we usually understand where you're coming from, but honestly, you are backing the wrong horse. There are things in motion that you are not seeing. You're backing a true scumbag. I don't care if you see hypocrisy. I don't care if you're looking at him with rose-tinted glasses because he helped you when you were 20. You are backing a man that not only fucked over Gangster Nation, but fucked over us. And, California Love Machine and Air Attack Weasel come out to defend themselves. And they're like, no, if you take your red-colored glasses, because they're not rose-colored, they're angry red-colored glasses. If you take your glasses off, you'll see that Air Attack Weasel didn't do anything different than Gangster Nation. He did the same shit that they do. And, I'm not gonna let you guys, you fucking nerds, come out and taint our name because you can't see what's going on. And then Bullseye comes out. Waylon Walls come out. They jump the Air Attack and California Love Machine. Jackpot Jordan and Jake Idol come out to even the odds. All out brawl happening. Sean McFly, not general manager. Matchmaker Sean McFly comes out and he's like, hey, this is fucking anarchy. No. No. You're gonna break my goddamn ring if you guys don't fucking organize. All of you, get in a corner and fucking have a 4v4 match right now. We're doing a 4v4. We're not resorting to anarchy here. So yeah, for impromptu 4v4 right here. Where... That's not a 4v4 64. That's not a 64v4. Air Attack Weasel, California Love Machine, Jackpot Jordan, and Jake Idol versus Bullseye, Waylon Walls, Simon Waves, and Chet Chavez. Match goes 18 minutes. 18 minutes. California Love Machine can go over. Waylon Walls is fine by me. Open, script, clean, book it. Do I have a CLM finish that I would like to use? Bit of a gamble. Honestly, it's worth it. It's worth it. We're gonna risk it. Then I have Johnny calls out his bro again. So Johnny's like, dude, this is fucking... Are you kidding me? You're teaming with Heartbreaker? Heartbreaker. The creepy fucking guy. The guy that nobody likes. And Frankie's like, dude, oh, come... This is just hypocrisy as it's fun. Did you forget American Flash teamed with Zell Quinn when I was feuding with Zell? When I was... And Johnny's like, dude, Heartbreaker teams with Zell all the time. What are you talking about? You are no better than him. He only did that because you already started throwing low blows and shit. Metaphorical low blows, but it's not the same. And Frankie's like, oh, it's absolutely the same. Oh my god. My own brother. My own... And Johnny's like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm done with you right now. Johnny Perez is disgusted with his brother for teaming with Heartbreaker. Scripted, backstage, pre-taped. And main event. Main event, add to booking sheet. 22 minutes. Creative finish. We got... Who wants it? I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go with Cougar. Well, which ones are... Oh, yeah, no, Cougar. Cougar, definitely. Sorry. Frankie is right. No, he is not. No, he's not. Mass Cougar wins. He can pin the champion. Open. Call. No. Open. Slow build. Clean. Not clean. You know, at ringside, there's Fox Mask. So it's technically, yeah, just numbers game again. Too much for the faces to overcome. And then we get an angle where Fox tries to celebrate with Seth and Cougar. And Seth essentially lets them know where they're at. He tries to celebrate. Seth looks right at him. He's like, I am not joining your fucking group. I am not joining it. Just fucking stop. This shit ain't happening. Alright. 5 minutes is fine. In the ring. Storyline. Scripted. Book. Booking analysis. Slightly overused. No steal the show. I didn't do a steal the show. Whoops. Alright. Booking analysis. We're chill. Pre-booking's chill. Pre-booking here's chill. Alright. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Oh, fuck. I'm a little bit behind, but I think it's Muva. Dude, Muva was great. Muva was... Oh, for the name. Oh. Oh, the name. Yeah, no, the name we have determined is most likely Hustle Muva. I guess there's slang that I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna cut the first promo from here. Alright. So, we open the show, not in the screen yet, because there is going to be a surprise, because we're opening the show with the tag match between American Flash, Tony DeWonderful, and Frankie Perez and somebody. Johnny Perez refused to team with Frankie Perez during this show, so he had to go and find a new partner. And Frankie Perez, after being called scummy, after saying his choices were scummy, he is doing scummy behavior, he said he would get scummier. And what is the only way he can get scummier? How do you hit rock bottom in morality? You go and team with Heartbreaker. Frankie Perez reveals his tag partner is Heartbreaker, feuding with Tony DeWonderful, and everybody's aghast that Frankie Perez would stoop to these lows. You don't team with a man like Heartbreaker. You just don't. But they go over. Frankie Perez wins the match in 12 minutes and 2 seconds, submitting Tony DeWonderful with the P clutch. Heartbreaker got a 35. Oh my god, he's terrible. But yeah, the story of the match is that Tony DeWonderful, he got back up, he keeps fighting, but he is not 100%. He cannot keep up with these two men, clearly willing to do whatever it takes to beat him up. American Flash tries, but it's too much. The odds are too much for the babyfaces to overcome tonight. So Frankie Perez and Heartbreaker get the unfortunate victory to kick off the show. And then we get a promo. We get a backstage video from California Love Machine, Air Attack Weasel, and Air Attack Weasel, he tells CLM, he's like, dude, honestly, thank you for backing me up. Thank you for backing me up. You took the words right out of my mouth. I only did, on my first night back, I only gave Gangster Nation a taste of their own medicine. All year, they've been ambushing people from behind, trying to get what they wanted. And I come in and I do the same thing. I try to make a statement on my first night back alongside my boys Rich and Famous, and they're here pretending like they're saints. No. I knew for a reason. I backed you back when you were a rookie. And I heard in your promo you mentioned we were never a tag team. And that got me thinking. If you got my back, I got your back. How about this? How about we change that? We were never a tag team. We had history behind the scenes. Let's have history on the scenes. Let's have history at the pay-per-view. Me and you versus Gangster Nation 2v2. And California Love Machine agrees. And we're going to get a weird team up. A weird gray area babyface team up between Gangster Nation and California Love Machine and Air Attack Weasel. After this, we see Frankie-Boy Fernandez, and he's talking to Carlos Barrera backstage, and he says, Carlos, dude, I told a man that's so close to me that I call him my brother, I told him to stay out of my battle because I didn't want him to get hurt. I don't want help in this. I don't want anyone to help me. Look, Carlos, and then Carlos cuts him off. He's like, Frankie, I'm not fucking doing this for you. At what point did I ever say, oh, let me help Frankie-Boy Fernandez? Truthfully, Frankie, I don't give a fuck about you. Truthfully, I don't. However, these two guys disrespected me. I don't take disrespect lightly. So you can either I can either help you or I won't. Either way, I'm bringing the fight to them. I'm doing this for me, not you. And then Frankie-Boy looks at him and he's like, fuck. I kind of respect that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's take him on tonight. And then they fist bump, and then that's how we end the segment. Up next is the trios match between the California Dreams and Tigre versus the Q Crew. And the Q Crew steal another one. Zell Quinn submits Tigre Salvaje Jr. with a magic trick after blatantly cheating. Onslaught distracts the ref. Eureka LaBelle runs in, takes the California Dreams off the apron. 2-on-1 assault with the ref distracted. Zell Quinn locks in the magic trick. Referee sees the finish. Tigre, with no one to help him out, is forced to tap out to Zell Quinn. And the Q Crew retreat. I said the Q crew retreat, looking like smarmy shit-ass heels as the baby faces look on from the ring in complete anger at what went down, and for just reason. Afterwards, we get a promo from the Coastal Kings, Fox Mask and Mask Cougar, who are essentially kind of teasing the idea of Seth Whitehead joining them. They float around with the idea. They're like, look, tonight, Seth Whitehead said one night only, but if we get the job done, it's kind of hard to speak with results. I mean, a man like Seth Whitehead, he thinks with his brain. He doesn't think irrationally. He thinks very rationally. He's a very careful and cunning man, and I feel like he could be a king of some sorts. He could be a king of this company if he wanted to. And yeah, just like they're teasing the idea of Seth Whitehead joining the Coastal Kings. 51 for this. We cut to the ring where we see the Beach Boys calling out Air Attack Weasel and California Love Machine. And they say, Cali, we've had no problems with you up to this point. But, we don't know how you cannot see that the man that you are backing is an utter scumbag. If you could take your rose-colored glasses off, because he helped you out so well when you were 19 or whatever the fuck, if you could take those off, you could see that the man that you are backing up is a complete jagoff, is a complete asshole, imbecile, old head trying to cash in on the little bit of name value he still has. And Callie and Weasel come out. Callie says, look, I know you did not just say that I'm wearing rose-tinted glasses when you're out here wearing red-tinted glasses, only seeing the bad things, wearing the fucking green-tinted glasses, ignoring all the green flags, only thinking everything's a red flag, right? No. If I'm wearing rose-tinted glasses, then you're wearing red-tinted glasses. You aren't seeing the bigger picture. Air Attack Weasel only gave Waylon and Bullseye a taste of their own medicine. Maybe I'm writing it off a little bit because it didn't happen to me, but it didn't. And what are you guys doing about it? You're doing nothing but talking. And then as he says that, Bullseye and Waylon Walls come in and they jump California and Weasel. Eventually, Rich and Famous come in. All-out brawl starts out, but then our matchmaker, our part owner, Sean McFly, comes out, restores order. He says, we will not let this company devolve into anarchy tonight. We have more shit to do. So all of you, 4 of you hit one corner, the other 4 of you hit the other corner. I think you see what I'm getting at. We're having an impromptu 4v4. Air Attack Weasel, California Love Machine, and Rich and Famous take on Gangster Nation and the Beach Boys. It goes 13 minutes and 36 seconds before California Love Machine pins Waylon Walls with the LAX departure. I did a gamble of a creative finish. It's not the main event. I said fuck it. And you know what? It didn't go well. But shit happens. It's fine. Shit happens. Air Attack, Callie, and Rich and Famous get the win ahead of their respective tag matches at the pay-per-view. And right before our main event, Johnny Perez comes and confronts his brother once again, and he looks right at him, and he's like, are you fucking kidding me, Frankie? Are you fucking joking? And Frankie's like, what? What? It's mind games. This is what people do. This is how you get in other people's heads. And Johnny's like, no. Dude, no. There's no fucking justification for teaming with a creep, a fucking weirdo like that guy. There's no justification. There's no. He is one of the most deranged and demented dudes, and you are on the same side as him? The same side. And Frankie's like, well, but no. American Flash, he teamed with Zell Quinn that one time. Remember? He teamed with him. He teamed with Zell. Yeah, he teamed with Zell after you'd already pushed him to go below the belt. And you know what happened during that match? He stuck to his morals, fucked himself over because he couldn't bring himself to do what Zell Quinn does. And you know what he did immediately after? He apologized. He saw his mistake. You teamed with somebody so much creepier and worse, and you see no problem with it. And Frankie, right, and Frankie's like, oh, my own brother out here turning on me. But you just don't understand. Johnny's just, throws his hands up. I'm not fucking having this. I am not having this. This is, you have sunk to a different level, Frankie. I don't know what you've become. And he leaves. I honestly, personally would have the same reaction. Apparently everybody in the YouTube chat needs their hard drives checked because everyone else loves Heartbreaker. I don't know what they're on. But main event time. Seth Whitehead. Holy shit, it actually did do better. Oh my fucking god. And they don't work well as a team. Jesus H. Christ. Everything was against them. Yeah. In a match that goes 22 minutes and 28 seconds, the team of Masked Cougar and Seth Whitehead defeat the team of Carlos Barrera and Frankie-Boy Fernandez. Story of the match is just, it's hard to get an advantage when you have both of the Fox masks outside at ringside, giving the heels the numbers advantage no matter what. And, yeah, 86 rated main event. Masked Cougar pins the champion ahead of their title match. And, yeah, afterwards, Fox Mask tries to raise both Masked Cougar and Seth Whitehead's hands. Seth Whitehead lets it happen for a second before yanking his arm down. He looks right at Fox Mask, right into his eyes, and he says, "One night only. I don't need you. I don't need Cougar. I hope Cougar wins that title. But regardless, whoever comes out as champion, they will fall to me before long. I don't need you. I don't want you." And yeah, Seth Whitehead essentially putting the Coastal Kings in their place, letting them know where they stand. But regardless, these heels, Seth Whitehead and Masked Cougar, have all the momentum going into the pay-per-view. Holy fucking 86. Jesus Christ. Frankie-Boy might be him. Frankie-Boy might actually be him. 4,000 from what? Okay, I don't know anymore. I don't know why we're making so much money. I don't get it. We're getting close, though. We are getting... Okay. I think there's a good chance we hit medium before the end of the year. I think there's a good chance. But yeah, that concludes the tapings. What the fuck, Frankie? Frankie-Boy is... What the fuck? Guys, did you know that Frankie-Boy is, like, insanely good? Are you guys aware of this? Heartbreaker's not CZCW's. Can you guys stop saying that? He will not win a Rumble. He's not winning a Royal Rumble. Heartbreaker won't win a Royal Rumble. Yeah, how fitting that you... Look, you're comparing Heartbreaker to Joey Ryan, and you guys are still cheering him. Do you guys not see the issue? Sweet. Okay. We made $45,000 last month. I think we can bite the bullet and up the production. I really think we can. I think it's worth it. I think it'll be worth it. We might lose money this month, but I'm fine with it. Look at that. We 1,000 tickets. We sold 1,000 tickets this taping. Fuck yeah. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, we can up production easily. Alright. Notes for EP19. Upped production. Bang. Bang. Show was awesome. Dude, Frankie-Boy's crazy. So I just start marking out over, oh my god, how did he just get the best match rating in company history? And then he tops it the very next week. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He's legitimately one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I have nothing else to say. Battle on the beach. Alright, in between Mass Cougar. I keep forcing Frankie to work out more so the star quality goes up. That's a fucking great idea. That is a great idea. Not really interested on changing my body shape at this point in my career. Man. What's his star quality at? It's at 74. It's not terrible. Is that what you do? Do you hit, am I doing the right one? I'm not gonna ask him to do steroids. I don't want to ruin this man. But, do you do muscular or do you do gain weight? I can try gain weight, but I think that's more of a risk that it might not work out right. Do you smell what the Frank is cooking? Brown, brown, now, 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 wow, now, 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 now. Bwomp, bwomp, now, wow, 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 wow. Wow. Campeón Junior. El Campeón. Have you guys seen that one lifter on Instagram named El Campeón, and he just, like, does, like, not even quarter lifts? Like, he'll load up, like, the bench press with fucking, like, 7 plates, and then not even do a quarter rep. I tried building more muscle, but star quality only went up by 2. Yeah, he just won't do it. He won't do it. It's a shame. I'll keep asking him, though. I will keep asking him. Eventually, I'll wear him down and he'll say yes. Let's see. Oh, WWE is making cuts today. Authors of Pain have been fired. I feel like they bring these guys back every 2 years just to fire them. Are they gonna go out and make fucking British wrestling again? Got rid of Ellring and AOP and Cedric Alexander. No way, Sonya Deville's gone too. Crazy. Alright. Wow. B. Priestley too? Oh, there it is. There it is. I see B. Priestley now. Oh, fuck me, man. Harry, we're about to fire some people. You want me to pay you what? Money? Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I know. 45's respectable. 45's respectable. Jesus fucking Christ. 52. I am, you know, I don't know. I would not be opposed with Cedric joining the Hurt Syndicate. Cedric's really fucking good. I love Cedric. I love me some Cedric. 2K25's already outdated. Hell yeah. El Succo loses his mask. Oh shit. Oh shit. El Succo loses his mask. Does he have an alt without a mask? Some people have alts without a mask. No, he doesn't. We gotta find one. Alright, he's a what? He's a Hispanic? Hispanic male. Which one of these screams El Sucio to you guys? Honestly, I kind of fuck with this one. What do I pick? What do I pick? Hispanic male 36? Alright, let's change it. Yes, I do this for world building. Do I have to? Absolutely not. Alright. Okay. Yeah, 36. Alright. Damn, B. Priestley. Wow. That's crazy. B. Priestley's good too. That's a bit of a waste. Fox Mask alt looks like he's been charged with some heinous crime. Oh god, what has he done? Please don't tell me they had him drop the title. Please don't tell me he dropped it. Okay, good. Alright, fine. Fine. What on earth is Fox Mask's alt? Oh, wow. Oh my god, he looks like nails. Holy shit. Oh my god. Who doesn't love Papa Shango, though? Who doesn't love Papa Shango? Ultimate Showdown. Ooh, 89? Brooke Tyler with the match of the century? No, it was at 90. Yeah. Sid Collier in a main event world title match? What are we doing here? Oh, shit, never mind. I'll shut the fuck up. Oh my god, he's really good. Alright. Enigma retires, Force retires, Suzanne Brazel retires, Marcus English staying with USPW. 6 days before the pay-per-view. We got 6 days. God damn, that Fox Mask renders creepy. Oh my god, he looks like... Oh my god. Partially melted onto his face. Yeah, and it's gonna stay there. The fuck are they doing? What the hell? They're just firing everybody. Golden Scorpion, Yoshi Shiomi. Oh my god, Venom? Oh my god. Oh shit, and this guy's good. 50 per show? The baby elephant. Oh, I don't want the baby elephant. No, he's not actually leaving. Wow. Papa Shango is awesome. So yes, you are right. Atsumo, dude, I just signed Bunraku and Tori. We could fucking sign them both, and their gimmick is like they were both annexed from Japan. Like it's a team. I don't know, it could be fun. That could be fun. Alright. 5 days. 5 days. And then pay-per-view. Oh, I'm starting to fade. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. And I'm out. My monsters run dry, so you know what it means. You know what that means. Time to dry scoop the pre-workout. Oh. Fuck. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's terrible. Don't dry scoop pre-workout. Yo? SWF1 Pharaoh King. That's crazy. Oh my god. Fuck, that was brutal. Alright. Oh my god. My eyes are watering. Fucking eyes are watering. Fox Mask injects lethal poison from Japan into CZCW. No, I'm not putting Booner Kukantori in the NWO. Oh, man. Damn, that was fucking strong. That better wake me up some. Fuck. Booking issues in TCW again. Rob Perkins is on his way out. He's not good. I don't want him. Pharaoh King joins SWF. That was fucking quick. That was fucking quick. Well, now I don't need you on my short list. Alright. 3 days. 3 days before the pay-per-view. When I played EWA, I had to push the resident Papa Shango. Even got a feud with Gandolfini. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Haiti Voodoo. No, the Witch Doctor, not Haiti Voodoo. Is it Haiti Voodoo? No, Haiti Voodoo's the fucking from UCR, I think. Yeah. No, he was in VWA. Okay. Is the Witch Doctor. Yeah, Witch Doctor's the one currently. Okay. Okay. That's right. Alright, that's fine. I got it. I got you. Got it. I could have sworn Haiti Voodoo was in Ultimate Combat Ring, but I guess I was wrong. Ultimate Combat Ring is one company I've never sunk my teeth into. They closed before I discovered Cornelverse, before I really got into Cornelverse, but even since I've never like played like old ports and got in deep with them. Yeah, very well, at least with the thing about Heartbreaker is he's only gonna get worse. The Witch Doctor is still young, so he might actually get better. He might actually get really good. He's not gonna be good off the bat. The problem is like Papa Shango is so much better than the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman's just weird. I didn't fuck with the Boogeyman. I fuck with Papa Shango. I don't think either of them have had legs or anything, but like I fuck with Papa Shango way more than I fuck with Boogeyman. Alright. Tomorrow night. El Ladrone. El Ladrin. El Ladrione. The Thief. Leodrian. Alright, Joanne Rodriguez raises money for charity. Summer Sizzler. I don't care what happened on Summer Sizzler. No. Warwick Good. Alright. Troy Tornado has left TCW. Not gonna lie, I like the eating worms gimmick. It was cool that he ate them. It was cool. It was cool that he ate them. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't explain why. He did nothing for me. Boogeyman did nothing for me. He did and continues to do nothing for me. Alright. Who is not booked tonight that I would like to give the night off to? Alright. Let's see. Honestly, nobody. I don't want to go through it. Ooh, that's a lot of people. Finalized broadcasters. Yes, we will go to Wrestle World. Alright. Let me see what I could use. Alright. I have nothing for my main event. I just need the main event to do well. Well, there we go. Alright, let's get these character ideas. There we go. Likely to succeed. Sep 25. Boom. Just keep them coming. Safe bet. Oh my god. This booking team. No offense to Thea Davis and fucking the rest of them in 5SSW. But the Coastal Zone booking team has just got them fucking destroyed. Let's keep going. Oh my god. We're 3 for 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're just fucking destroying 5SSW's booking team. Shared love of astronomy. Look at that. Pulled a great rib. Uh-oh. Okay, that's good. Oh. Okay. Alright, microphone work. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it wasn't going. It was going good for a while. Let's bond again. Fuck. Damn. That just fucking turned south quickly. Alright. I blame Devil. Is she on the booking team? I think I booted her off the booking team. I don't know. But yeah, if for anyone that's new, sorry. I keep the pay-per-views a secret here. I am still here, don't worry, I think. Yeah. So I'm just vaguely describing what I'm doing. So we're opening the show with a promo. I think I might need to pay for a masseuse. I think you're wrong. I think you might need to pay for a masseuse yourself. I think you should go masseuse yourself, buddy. Alright. We were going to open the show with the California Dreams and Wasted Potential. They're going to go 10 minutes. This team will win. Boom. No way that they can get called. Right afterwards, we're going into the Tony the Wonderful Heartbreaker match. That will go 12 minutes. This person will win. Right. Okay. I need this to be a steal the show. The opener is going to be our steal the show. After that, we are going to do the Gangster Nation versus AAW and CLM match. It will go 14 minutes. This person will win. This person will lose. Bang. Do I have a finish for you? I don't think so. I don't. Wow, okay. After that, we have the Extreme Championship. It's going to go Zelquin versus Tigre. 15 minutes. This person's going over. Fuck it, it's going to be a car crash. Open. That one. CZCW should sign Devil's Daughter, Spider Isaka, Voodoo, and Witch Doctor and make them the new Ministry of Darkness. I make these save points for a reason. You go right ahead. If you're talking about me, I think you're sorely mistaken. That was mean. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, then there's going to be an angle after the Extreme title match. Alright. Angle is, what, 2 minutes long. Quick ad. I'll just do a quick ad. Do this one. You, and you. You're here. You, and you, and you. Yes. Yeah, generic's fine. Scripted. Book it. After that angle, we have the tag team title match. It will go 17 minutes total. These guys are winning. You can take the fall. Boom. Slow build. This one. Yeah. Boom. I don't think I have a finish for it. The Ministry, I don't know. I have never seen a Ministry of Darkness thing. I know people love it, but I don't know much about the Attitude Era. I know the very basics of the Attitude Era. Alright. Up next is going to be Seth Whitehead versus Carlos Barrera. People say Ministry is great. However, every single spooky thing I've ever watched, I fucking hated it. The only quote-unquote spooky gimmick I ever liked was the Wyatt family before it became, like, fucking paranormal. Once it went paranormal, I was like, this is fucking stupid. But the Wyatt family was great until then, in my opinion. Yeah, but this person's going over, open. I don't think they can call it. No, we're gonna... Does this person have any attributes I should fucking... I'll try it. I think I have to. Oh, no. Carlos can call it. Boom. Creative. Put that one in there. Bang. Book segment. Semi-main is American Flash and Frankie Perez, of course. It's going to go 23 minutes total. This person's going over. Open, called, slow build, clean, creative finish, right there. Boom. Angle afterwards. What about The Undertaker? That's the spooky gimmick. When they did spooky shit, it sucked. It fucking sucked. It really did. Fuck, dude. It was still, like, the lightning shit, when Kurt Angle got fucking lightning, it was fucking stupid. It was dumb. Everything that wasn't grounded in reality was stupid. Like, I like The Undertaker's matches. I don't know. It's what it is. I'm very scared. It started spooky, and it fucking sucked when it started. You read old reports. People hated The Undertaker when he first started. Undertaker wouldn't be around if he didn't become the American Badass. Alright. You on that. You on... You know what? Let's do this. And this. 2 minutes. Character development. Yeah. Spooky stuff just scares me. That's what it is. It's... I shiver in my... I do the... chatter my teeth. Kane was great, though. I like Kane, but I also like, there are moments of Kane I don't like because it's like, I can't fucking... It's stupid. There's stupid stuff that Kane does. Kane had less paranormal activity going, but anytime he did paranormal activity stuff, I can't name any. I'll give you that. I can't name any, but yeah, I like Kane. Near certainty, finish. Not that. We need. Oh, that's right. Where is... Oh, there you go. Okay, we'll have you come in. Boom. Bang. What's the problem? Quincy Jargon's doing too much refereeing. Kane makes fire appear. That's the thing, though. Okay. That's the thing, is, like, they say that, but that's something where it's, like, obviously he's not fucking making fire appear. Like, the pyro guy's pressing a button. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that I can, like, suspend my disbelief for. But, like, when fucking The Undertaker strikes lightning and Kurt Angle fucking shivers in his boots, it's like, dude, that's fucking stupid. And, yeah, oh, if they're like, no, Kane is making fire appear, that's fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's dumb. But, like, obviously he's not, like, it's a part of his entrance. It's weird. Spooky stuff is stupid, because even though wrestling's fake, why are we doing stuff that's against the laws of reality? It's just, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's why I like the Wyatt family, because it's like, well, these guys aren't paranormal, it's just a fucking cult. These exist. This is just a cult. And then Bray Wyatt started fucking, like, doing paranormal shit. And he sucked John Cena into a fucking vortex and had a match in a vortex or whatever the fuck, and we got to watch it. It was stupid. It was stupid. Rest in peace, Bray, though. I miss Bray. I would rather have Bray be doing stuff that I find stupid than not have him around, and I miss him. Alright. On that note, let me finish my pre-booking. I'm almost done. I'm on the final angle. You're in it. You're in it. You're in it. You're in it, and, you are in it. Boom. So that... We'll do that. The Firefly... I did not enjoy the Firefly Funhouse. I did not enjoy the Firefly Funhouse match. I didn't. I can't. I didn't. That's my limit. I hate stuff like that. It's just not for me. It's not for me. It's not what I enjoy. What do you mean I'm surprised I'm still streaming? Why wouldn't I be streaming? You gotta love the Muscle Man dance. I don't even remember it. don't even remember the Muscle Man dance. Alright. Oh, on this time? Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. Alright. I am actually done with the pre-booking. So we're about to run the final show. I thought I, like, missed something, you know? I was worried. Took a university admissions test earlier. How well do you think you did? Hope it went well. Alright, time for the pay-per-view. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright. Alright, so we open the show with our boy, our figurehead, the king of the squared circle, Frankie-Boy Fernandez, and he starts off this promo kind of somber. He's like, look, tonight I defend my title against Masked Cougar for the second time this year. We faced off earlier, things were a lot different then. Now, Masked Cougar is being led by one of the most delusional men I've ever seen in my life. God only knows what will happen if I lose this title. The fate of CZCW's future rests in my hands tonight. And I got no fear that I'll lose. There's not a doubt in my goddamn mind that I'm leaving this building without this world title. Masked Cougar can bring every single relic he can find back from hell, and they won't be able to beat me. Nobody's taking this title from me, especially not this motherfucker. I don't care what they pulled on Coast to Coast. I don't care what they pulled a month ago. I don't care that they tried to hurt me. I'm not hurt. I'm 100%, and Masked Cougar is going down in the main event tonight. Bang! Opening the show. Firing up the crowd, kicking things off. Opening the show, however, we have the California Dreams getting their revenge on Wasted Potential after they were laid out to kick off the build to this pay-per-view. Wasted Potential come out alone. Zell Quinn is too busy focused on himself to accompany his boys during this match. And it leads to their demise, despite the fact that the Q Crew went over on the go-home show. They start off 0-1 tonight, as after 8 minutes and 16 seconds, Kira Lee pins Onslaught with the Dream Drop. This was our Steal the Show match, and it gets a 65. However, following this match, we have Tony DeWonderful versus Heartbreaker, and even though we kicked off the show with a fiery promo from Frankie-Boy Fernandez saying, I'm not hurt anymore, somebody is. And that somebody is Tony DeWonderful. Despite the fire that Tony has in his heart, despite the fact that people keep busting him down and he keeps coming back up, every time he comes back up, he comes back a little bit weaker. And after one too many beatdowns from both Heartbreaker, Frankie Perez, and a combination of both of them, he comes into this pay-per-view way under 100%. And Heartbreaker, the incel himself, the violent incel Heartbreaker, gets the victory tonight, beating Tony DeWonderful in 10 minutes and 15 seconds by pinfall with the Idolizer. Heartbreaker made it his mission this match to target Tony DeWonderful's handsome, beautiful, kissable face, and he ends up victorious at Battle on the Beach. Up next, we have California Love Machine teaming with Air Attack Weasel to take on Gangster Nation. California Love Machine trying to back up one of his first mentors here in CZCW. They were never a team, but now they are. And in their first team up, they are successful, as California Love Machine gets the victory after 12 minutes and 24 seconds, pinning Bullseye with the LAX departure. Great performance from California Love Machine, clearly in a league of his own amongst the rest of these guys. Gangster Nation are great, but tonight it was California Love Machine's night, and he and his first mentor, Air Attack Weasel, are victorious in this match. Up next, Tigre Salvaje Jr. is defending his Extreme Championship against a man that has absolutely no business challenging him for it. Zell Quinn snuck his way into this match after Hugh Diaz got taken out by somebody, snuck his way into the number one contenders match, snuck his way into the title match, and does not sneak out of the show with the Extreme Championship. His boys wasted potential. He didn't accompany them to the ring, and they got their asses beat, and they were not able to accompany Zell Quinn to the ring. And yeah, 70 rated match because Tigre Salvaje Jr. is great. Despite the no DQs, the Q Crew did not make it to the match, and Tigre is able to make defense number 2 of his Coastal Zone Extreme Championship. As Tigre is celebrating, he is low-blowed by Zell Quinn. Zell Quinn quickly grabs a microphone and yells at the top of his lungs into it, "Eureka! Onslaught! You two better get your asses out here right fucking now, or you're gonna have hell to pay." And within a minute, they haul their asses out. But then, out of nowhere, Hugh Diaz's music hits, and he comes with backup. He comes alongside the California Dreams. They take out the Q Crew, and Hugh Diaz says, "I don't know how nobody caught on to this, Zell. You took me out. Nobody caught you red-handed, but I'm back. Because when you take someone out, you've gotta finish the fucking job. You stole this match from me, now I'm gonna steal your life from you," or whatever the fuck. You are gonna pay, essentially. Hugh Diaz is back, and, yeah. Taking out the man that snuck his way into the triangle match. What is this, fucking 5SSW? No. He snuck his way into the triple threat match, snuck his way into the title match, but Hugh Diaz has gotten his revenge after Zell Quinn and the Q Crew took him out to cost him this Extreme Championship match. Following that, it is the tag team title match, the Rich and Famous versus the Beach Boys. Rich and Famous making their return, their unexpected return to CZCW alongside Air Attack Weasel on the last pay-per-view, laying out the Beach Boys, taking out Ice in a number one contenders match to earn these tag team title shots, and they make the most of it. And like I said, they returned with Air Attack Weasel, and for this tag team title match, they don't come alone, as Jackpot Jordan pins Chet Chavez after 15 minutes and 17 seconds following interference from Air Attack Weasel. Rich and Famous have won the Coastal Zone Tag Team Championships once again. They have come in, and within a month, they are once again Tag Team Champions thanks to the help of Air Attack Weasel. California Love Machine has hitched his horse onto Air Attack Weasel, and Air Attack Weasel is now out here proving everybody right. Proving everything that the Beach Boys and Gangster Nation said right. Screwing them out of the tag team titles, giving Rich and Famous their, fifth title reign? Yeah, fifth. Is that the record? That's the record. They have the record for the most title reigns. They had it, and they've extended it. 5 tag team title reigns for Rich and Famous. Up next is the match between Seth Whitehead and Carlos Barrera, and it is a fucking slugfest. What a match it is. Both men hold absolutely nothing back. Very similar fighting styles, very similar gimmicks between these two. A complete utter brawl these two have. It goes 19 minutes and 55 seconds, but it is Seth Whitehead coming out successful. Carlos Barrera did come up short tonight. He might have proven himself in the 4-way, but he was not able to overcome Seth Whitehead tonight. 73 rated match. pretty good chemistry. Seth's got good chemistry with a couple people, so that's actually really good to see. Up next is the semi-main, American Flash versus Frankie Perez. This relationship went from one of utter contempt towards one another to complete and utter hatred towards one another. Frankie Perez constantly dipping to new lows just to stick it to American Flash, teaming with Heartbreaker, turning his own brother against him, letting this man, American Flash, run his life, essentially, letting whatever American Flash does affect him, and it all boils over tonight in a 21-minute long match. It goes 21 minutes and 2 seconds, but Frankie Perez's obsession with American Flash does not pay him any favors, as he falls short in 21 minutes and 2 seconds with a high-velocity senton. American Flash has now beaten Frankie Perez in an 81 rated match. What a fucking match between these two. Beautiful stuff. But Frankie Perez came up short. And American Flash is celebrating, and Frankie Perez is fucking seething. And he gets up. Once he gets up, he goes right after American Flash. He tries to jump him. He gets a good hit or two in, but eventually he's too beaten down from the match tonight. American Flash is able to counter him, drop him to the ground, and he starts to pick him up, and he looks right at Frankie, and he says, "I tried to make amends, Frankie. I tried to make amends. I tried to build this bridge. But you've made me do this. Now I have to do this to you." And then he hits him with the Kevin Owens package pile driver, lays him out, settles the score, hopefully once and for all, trying to put Frankie Perez in his place. But will Frankie Perez be able to take this and walk away? I've given American Flash the package pile driver. It's like his Uber finisher now. I want like the package pile driver to be like a move that he hits barely ever. Kind of like when Will Ospreay pulls out the Tiger Driver. Like, he only pulls it out when he feels like it's absolutely necessary. And he's pulled it out on Frankie Perez to tell him that the relationship is completely over. It's completely dismembered. But leave it alone because you lost. And now it is time for the main event. Frankie-Boy Fernandez versus Masked Cougar number 2. I had it go 23 minutes, and like I've been building this entire time, it is a completely different match than when it originally happened. When it originally happened, it was just mano a mano. Frankie-Boy versus Frankie-Boy versus Cougar. One-on-one, two legends of the company going at it. But this time, Masked Cougar is a completely changed man. He uses every trick in the book. He uses distracting the ref, managerial interference. He tries every single heel tactic in the book. But eventually, after one too many times, he gets caught. And Fox Mask is ejected from ringside. And Fox Mask 2 is ejected right after him. So with about 22 minutes to go, there's nobody left at ringside. However, as the referee is ejecting Fox Mask, and Fox Mask 2 is full attention on the Foxes, from backstage, Jackpot Jordan comes running in, takes down Frankie-Boy Fernandez, and dips. The tag team champion, the brand new tag team champion, comes in, screws Frankie-Boy Fernandez. Masked Cougar hits the Cougar Pounce, gets the victory in 22 minutes and 50 seconds, and steals the Coastal Zone Championship thanks to interference from Jackpot Jordan and Jake Idol. Frankie-Boy has fallen. Frankie-Boy has fallen to the Coastal Kings. But not just the Coastal Kings and Rich and Famous. And the Coastal Kings and Air Attack Weasel. And Fox Mask grabs a microphone And he says, did you all think this was a coincidence? Did you all think that Jackpot Jordan, Jake Idol, Air Attack Weasel, they all just came back at the same time out of nowhere? No. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a Fox Mask exclusive. I've brought back Jackpot Jordan. I brought back Jake Idol. I brought back Air Attack Weasel. These men were the biggest victims of exactly what I've been talking about. Not only were these legends of the company dismembered and disregarded and discharged from the company, they were sent packing. But I have brought them back. I've convinced Sean McFly to bring these men back, and look at what I've done already. I have restored history. I have restored the legacy of Rich and Famous, and I will restore the legacy of Air Attack Weasel. Zell Quinn has taken the Extreme title from what should be Air Attack Weasels, but we will get to that. But right now, the Coastal Kings stand tall with some more legends of the industry alongside us. And bang. That means they are expanding. It's no longer just a three-man group. No, no, no. We have Jackpot Jordan. We have Jake Idol. And we have Air Attack Weasel. Here are the new Coastal Kings. It wasn't a coincidence that they showed up at the exact same time. I didn't even know how they did in the main event. I was too excited telling the story. But Masked Cougar and Frankie-Boy Fernandez got an 82 in spite of the fact I gave them an interference finish. So really good shit from them. Really good shit from everybody on this show. Honest to God. Even Heartbreaker and Tony DeWonderful did decent for a Heartbreaker match. You know what I mean? Really, really fucking good pay-per-view. I'm really happy with it. I'm also, did you know that I'm really happy with Seth Whitehead and Chet Chavez and Kira Lee? Did you guys know that I think they're all awesome, and I'm totally not just doing that so they stop getting angry? $89,000, oh my god, $85,000 ticket sale. Oh my. Oh my. And that's another point in the Southwest. Hey, there's our Extreme Champion. But yeah, in just one night, the landscape of Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling has just been flipped on its head and then flipped again. It got flipped to the fourth dimension. It's been fucking shifted. The shift is seismic. Things are changing. The weight of the company, he wasn't fucking kidding. The weight of the company was on his shoulders, and the odds were just stacked against him. Masked Cougar now has tied the record. But yeah, essentially, we leave with a lot of questions going into the next episode. What are the Coastal Kings gonna do? What is California Love Machine gonna do now that the man that he defended has joined the group that's trying to take out his brother or his, I don't know, like blood brother or something? Whatever they want to call each other. Yeah. I'm sorry. We just sold $85,000 worth of tickets. That's fucking crazy. Look at that jump. 39 to 5,000. Oh my god. But yeah. That's gonna do it for this ultra shocking edition of the Push for Relevancy Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I hope you all come back for episode number 20. Alright, so that is the stream. I'm gonna chill around for a second here. Alright. Let's see. Fuck boy Fernandez lost. Yeah. Sean McFly goated. Yeah. Yeah. The landscape is flipped on its head. The landscape is flipped on its head. Mass Cougar has regained the title. We should look at the database. Alright, what do you want to look at? Where is Frankie? Oh my god, he's more over than Frankie now. Jesus Christ. Oh, I fucked up. No, I didn't. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Let's see. Frankie Perez is the most over guy? No, he's not. Shut the fuck up, game. The hell? Like, look around, just, like, chill. Alright. Oh, what's up with SWF? They got some weird shit going. I want to see... I just want to look. Let's deploy... I forgot to deploy these creative... let's deploy some creative ideas. Who would most benefit from the character ideas? I could do Seth. He's still annoyed. Fuck. Okay, we made enough money. We made enough money. I'm sorry. I had to. I need to push him, and he's phoning in his fucking performances. I'm sorry. I had to. Okay. What character ideas do I have? We'll look around the database in a second. I want to deploy these character ideas before I forget I have them. White Hot is... I think I can save these. Cougar, pile drive CLM on Thumbtacks into my veins. Okay. I have 3. I can use 3. So who has momentum? Maximum momentum we want is cooled. Okay. I think Air Attack Weasel we kind of need. He's going to be in a high profile. Tony the Wonderful also. What if... Let's do Tony. Let's do the safe bet for Tony. No, let's do the likely to succeed for Tony. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. You're such a fucking bitch. God damn it. You're so fake for that game. You're so fake for that. Do I double down? I think I gotta double down. God damn, you're so fake for that. You're so fake for that, game. Game is so fake for that. Well, we don't know. Okay, SWF might not be dying in this save. SWF is absolutely dying in 5SSW timeline. Oh, I thought that's an intervention. Let me see time battle. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. So SWF. Like they're not in dire situations like they are in the 5SSW save. Barabakowski's not their world champion. They have reunited Ranger and Marshall Dillon. Or no, I just broke them up. That's right. ZWB's the North American champ again. Let's see. Who's a major star? Yeah, I guess Adam Smasher is. Nice. Yeah, honestly. Spencer Spade got a decent little push. They're pushing Barabakowski again. I don't like that. I mean, just like a lot of nothing right now. Honestly, a lot of nothing's going on in the SWF. Oh, they have Dr. Rudo. That's right. They have Dr. Rudo. GSW and IPW. Okay. Let's see. Deadly Deadshot's the California champion. Frantic Ali, that's right. We remember this. They fucked over my build. And then Little Henry and Psycho Mike are the fucking tag champs again. It actually is probably important if I look at these guys. Oh yeah, I did a talent trade, so that he's here for a little bit. I don't know how many more. He's got 5 more appearances. I don't think they've used him once. Oh, they used him twice. Fuck. How many goddamn appearances did I give this? Alright. Greg Stolachinski's shitting on my pay-per-view for daring to make Frankie-Boy job. I don't know. He said it was awesome. I also gave them Hugh Day Ask. No, he's already here. He was already here. That's right. Let's see. Where's GSW? Bustacap's the American champion. Aces and Cali are, again, the tag champs. Lug is still the fucking... Not still. No, he won. Lug won it. He screamed at CJ Weston and they gave him the fucking title. What a shock. They signed Carlos, you fuckwads. They did, you assholes. So yeah, their biggest name is the guy that I'm fucking pushing for him. GSW's biggest name is the guy I gotta push. Fucking GSW. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Sam Keith usually gets signed by a weird name or two to do some road agent work on the side. It's usually what happens. They'll probably spend their entire budget on Sam Keith. Just how shit goes. Did they just sign him, or... No, they didn't. Okay, then they will still make money. That's crazy. Who have USPW signed in here so far? GSW always does it. Yeah. The game just has to give them Sam Keith. It's just hard-coded. Adam hard-coded it. Let's see. News, I guess. How do I... Oh, here we go. Worker signings. Who have they gotten? Okay, so USPW so far have poached Wade Orzen, Cameron Vesey, Rogue, this fucking guy, Angel of Mercy, and then, you know, obviously the mandatory Texas Pete hire for some reason. They just have to have Texas Pete. No way around that. Dude, yeah, he might be. He might be. We're gonna take Flint Slater from him, though. Never mind. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. Let's see. Show was awesome. Show was awesome. That show would have been generationally great, but we had stories to tell. Like this might have gotten a fucking 88 if I just let it cook. It probably would have gotten an 88. But unfortunately, Coastal Zone is the save where I focus on the stories. Like I tell stories in both of them, but I try not to let the stories in 5SSW affect the match quality. Coastal Zone is my story save. Like story first. 5SSW is match first with story. Like, my stories are driven by what will give me the best, if that makes any sense. Like, what will give me the best match. Alright, well, we're reaching the 4-hour mark on this stream. And it's almost midnight. So, I think I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, I'm getting tired. So, I'm gonna call this stream here. Next stream, of course, we will be back with more 5SSW. Not sure when that is, but 5SSW next stream will be the final attack stream. The SummerSlam equivalent for 5SSW. What do I have pre-booked on that? We've got Say versus you. Say's finally challenging for the All-Asian title. Thea versus Miwako. Thea used Maya to get this title shot. And Wrestling Passion versus Birds of Prey. So that is what we're doing for Final Attack. It's going to be a great card. Yeah, so be on the lookout for the next stream announcement. I will not be streaming on Super Bowl Sunday because I want to watch the Super Bowl. It is actually a national holiday in America for foreigners. If you didn't know that, that is true. As long as you watch the Super Bowl, you can get out of any obligation. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Hope you all enjoyed, and everyone have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you are, whatever time it is, and enjoy the rest of your gimmick. I don't know.